It is official. This is the closest that Chris Duncan has been to a woman other than his wife in a good 3 years.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, maybe like 5 or 6, probably.
It's going to be a show. Let's go. This is highly inappropriate. I was so nervous about that being super.
I was nervous about you fucking it up.
Yeah.
I was nervous about being nervous.
Quiet down.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to Highly Inappropriate.
I don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
Whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Highly Inappropriate.
Right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here and I can just do the blowjob here.
Highly Inappropriate.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
They can kiss my fat vagina, because I'm bringing the motherfucking pay.
What up? Man, I sound like Tone Loc, though, don't I? Seriously, it's bad. It's
Funky
pathetic.
Cole Medina.
My name is Matt. If you guys don't recognize my voice,
That was terrible.
I've been coating my throat with honey all night, and I took a nice dick. No, I did deep throat some cock earlier. Speaking of deep throating some cock, Beaver, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate that, man. You look great. So I sent
yeah, he does.
I sent a text out earlier this week. I said we should all dress up, and Beaver's the only one that actually came through.
Give him some.
Job,
Give him
dude.
some.
You did great, man.
Good for you, buddy.
I made sure to follow
He's
the
our
guidelines
fucking
there for once.
mascot.
Right. We're
And
gonna
Chris
need you.
made the joke. You are dressed up as his nuts right now.
That's correct.
Yeah, my blue balls.
Do you? Hey, question. Speaking of, Chris is our next co-host. Say hi.
Hey, how you doing out there?
Yeah, good man. Good man. Speaking of blue balls, so does your wife ever just like tease you, come up, like maybe shake her ass on you a little bit just to get it hard, just to let you down, or
No.
no?
That's
You did
negative.
none of that.
It's
She-
a negative.
Does she ever just come out of the bathroom in like lingerie, trying to tease you at all? Nothing like that.
Nah, dude.
You don't get.
Big negative.
When's the last time you saw her in her underwear?
Oh, it's every day. I see her naked every day.
Does it drive you nuts?
Yeah.
Drive you wild?
Not really. Just is what it is.
He's
man.
thinking about Brie Olson. I know it.
Like everybody thinks I'm wearing a Chase Elliott shirt, but actually the 9 is the number of times I got turned down this week.
That's a great.
Yeah, I wore it.
Yeah, I
just
can't wait
that.
for the 13 jersey next week.
I wore my TY jersey.
Yeah. Perfect. And last but not least, Mikkel.
Oh, yeah, it's me fucking with the TV.
Yeah, you should probably fucking.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, great.
Great.
We do have a special guest, but before I introduce our special guest, I want to go off on a little rant here. Okay.
Please do.
First and foremost, I'm just gonna say I hate stuck-up fucks and internet pussies. I almost called the episode that stuck-up fucks and internet pussies. So of course
So you hate yourself?
I hate myself. Yeah,
Nothing new.
I do. I just look in the mirror and I get disgusted.
Everybody out there watching this that hates you's like, hey man,
Yeah.
hey fucking man, fucking hate that guy.
A piece of shit. No, so I'm an internet troll more times than not. So anytime a news article's posted, I'm quick to comment. Typically on the marijuana post, something funny, it gets a lot of likes. Well, I decided to be serious for once, and I can't remember what the argument was, but a guy started calling me all kinds of shit, started attacking me for no
Called you
reason.
white.
Yeah, call me
bald.
white, chubby, asshole, piece of shit.
Called you a sweetheart.
all the things Beaver calls me. And so I was like, well, why you calling me out? And I told him, I said, I'd smack the taste out of his mouth if he was.
So
in
what
front of me.
happened though?
I messaged him. I said, hey, I said, if you're gonna talk shit, you might as well do it on here. I was gonna try to meet him. I was in a bad mood this day.
You gonna bring him on the show? Were you?
Yeah, I was like, hey, I was gonna meet up with him. But hey, here's our card. Come see us this Sunday.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a girl on, but he can come on too. We'll kick Beaver off.
Yeah.
No, but I just hate people that talk shit online. It drives me absolutely nuts.
Don't even pay attention to it anymore.
Oh man,
Such a waste of fucking life.
I know. That's why I hate Chris so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Waste of
that's-
life.
That's all the internet is, right?
Oh, like
Yeah.
YouTube comments are the worst, I think.
Bro, you
Yeah.
really watching a football game right now?
No, I'm not really per se watching. Just it's on.
He's got to keep track of his favorite team, the New England Patriots,
I
are
gotcha.
right now.
I got you.
This boy TB12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
fuck that thing. But I want to give a shout out to stuck up women too, because this Friday I was supposed to go out and hang out with my buddy for his 30th birthday party. He ditched me to go snort cocaine up in an apartment, and
Do I know who that is?
of course you do.
Okay.
And I followed him up there, and I was like,
Chop me one up too.
he's like, hey, we're gonna go up here real quick, and I said, well, then we go out. So I went up there, and like 3 hours later, they're all coked out, and I'm in the living room with these just chicks that are just like, you know, I could talk to anybody, literally could talk to anybody. These chicks treated me like I was, you know,
The
the scum of
cocaine?
the earth.
Oh,
No,
really?
I mean, I was the
What?
only sober motherfucker in the room.
I was gonna say that's while having your voice.
No,
They were-
yeah, I
Got
was
the
yelling
drip
at it.
going.
They were all fucked up and they were treating
No,
you
but
like
come to
shit.
find out, it was Rob Hart that was weirding them out, I guess.
Oh, no, that never happens.
No,
What'd he do? I mean,
no, I was just kidding. She said one of us was weirding her out. One of the chicks left. She said one of us was weirding her out, and I was like, literally, I'm gonna be honest, none of us were doing anything out. I mean, they were coked out, but like I was sober. I can tell you, they weren't doing anything that was quote unquote out of line. You know, and the rest of us were just kind of like dancing and chilling. But she was like a total fucking cunt. Didn't want to talk to any of us. So like we weirded her out, tried to have a conversation with her. So
People don't like conversation.
it's a good time to introduce our guest because I got a question revolving this. So, ma'am, who are you? Who are you?
fuck are you doing here? Who are you?
Make sure, too, ma'am, by the way, you get real up on that mic. Like we taught you, right?
There.
Right up in there.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, I am Lynsey.
Lindsay?
Garriott.
Yeah, what's up?
That's me. You know, hey, here on a Sunday, chilling.
I know you've been. We've kind of tried to get you on the show a few times, and just shit's not lined up. We appreciate you coming today. It's going to be an exciting topic. So, as you, who's extremely personable, how do you feel about females that are just completely their nose is up somebody's ass?
Well, which kind of nose up the ass? Like,
I mean, just complete stuck up bitches.
Just stuck up. Oh no, that's no go for me. I'm so personable. I don't know what to do when somebody acts like that.
And I think you have to be kind of personable with the type of work you do, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Which we're gonna get into. Lindsay's got some fucking stories, guys. Like she's kind of briefed me a little bit. Like,
Can't wait.
oh, and it's fan fucking tastic.
I'm excited in two ways right now.
So, Lindsay, how long have we known each other?
Since I was in the 4th grade.
No, it was past that. It was like 8th grade.
No, I think it was like
You've
4th
known
or
Clay
5th
that
grade.
long. You haven't known me that long.
You've been stalking her since 4th grade.
Yeah, I used
Jesus
to.
Christ.
I actually lived with her for a while. And she found out I was there.
And he sounded like his shirt.
I stole her. Yeah, I stole her shirt, a couple pairs of her panties. I used to wear them around the neighborhood, act like I was Superman. It was fucking awesome. On my head, of course, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, you ever wore a pair of your wife's panties on your head?
I have not.
No, you should try that. I think that would turn her on.
I think all the romance goes out the window. When
What
you
would
get
your
married.
wife do if you walked into the house today with a pair of her panties on your head and pretend like you're Superman?
Well, I'd act like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's probably telling me to take them off. I'm gonna tear them up or something.
Yeah.
Tell
You're
me
gonna
to-
ruin them.
Yeah, leave her the fuck
Your
alone.
fat head's going to stretch them out.
I'll never be able to wear them again.
So me and Lindsay met through a mutual friend. Her name's Ashley Weimer. And I swear to God, me and Lindsay, from day one, we're like the best of friends. We used to talk on the phone all the time
For hours.
and just like, just
While Matt masturbated.
Would
yeah. I mean, let's get it straight.
Yeah.
Not all the time. I probably have of the 5 times we would talk a week,
90% of that.
I would jerk off 4 of those 5.
Yeah.
It's just, and I would just, wouldn't be weird, but hey, tell me what you say to the boys, that
Is that what happened to your voice? You've been talking to her all week for
Yeah.
hours at a time on
Yeah,
the phone
absolutely.
and lost your voice.
No. I think I'm just turning gay or something. I don't know what's going on, but I woke up today pissed off because I went tailgating for the Colts and I can't even fucking yell or do nothing. So people are like, "Why aren't you being a drunk asshole?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't right now. I can't. I was still full of energy. I just can't yell or talk. And the first thing I do when I get into our studio today is Mike just starts blowing me up with questions, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, I need you to calm down." Okay?
Hey,
I'm
shut the
saving
fuck
myself.
up. I can't even talk right now. I'm like, great, just listen then. Nobody asked you to talk anyway.
Absolutely. So, Lindsay,
Matt.
we're ready to drill you. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm
Have you
ready.
ever?
I bet
Whoa.
she's never heard that before.
Well, have you ever been surrounded by 5 guys saying, "Hey, we're ready to drill you"?
One time I had an awkward situation in a basement.
Was he
A
in a blue
basement?
suit?
let's just break the complete ice here. Lindsay, what do you do for work?
Well, I am a webcam model, I
Web-
guess.
Webcam, I guess, and that came from you, former dancer, correct?
Right, yeah. Former dancer.
We'll just get let's just get into that. Okay, so the dancing, like, how did that start? Like, after high school, did you have a job? Somebody approached you. Obviously, you're a good-looking female. How did that all start?
Well, back to Ashley Weimer.
Oh yeah, Ashley.
Give
a
it up for
positive
Ashley.
influence, Yeah.
Yeah, it's all her fault.
Yeah.
I was working like 2 jobs as like a little nurse's aide and working up there at Frosty Mug in my little booty shorts and tank.
Yeah, I
top.
remember. I think I remember those. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And there was this girl named Nikki Shea.
Oh yeah.
And
then
so,
Nikki.
yeah, Ashley was like, hey, she just went to Florida on all the stripper money. So we should go be
Let's do
strippers
this.
and make some money and go to Florida.
Beaver.
Hell yeah.
We're talking about taking a vacation. So. Yep.
So, there I was at PT's. I wanted to go to Florida.
What age were you?
I was 18.
When you're 18, so like, you might as well just call the clubs out, I guess. Do they let you drink or what's the situation? What's the environment like for a young 18-year-old girl?
I mean, you're not allowed to drink if you're
bullshit.
not 21.
But you guys did drink.
People buy
Do you get
drinks.
discounts on food?
No.
What the fuck is that?
No, you don't get
Who
a
the fuck is this guy?
discount.
Hey, Chris, could you tell your balls to shut up, please?
They're real annoying right now.
They're getting worked
Jesus
up.
Christ. You finally.
So, but people probably buy you drinks and then you drink while you're sitting with them, correct?
Right, yeah, you
Yeah.
know, you just sneak it.
Right.
Nice.
That's
I
cool.
was always more of a pothead, though, so
Hell yeah.
I,
God
was
bless.
just-
I like her already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was running around, sneaking around somewhere trying to smoke pot.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, did you get offered drugs? I guess a lot, probably working in the clubs.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
That's a
Officially
great-
become everybody's dream job.
That's the great thing about females. I love it. Is like if I tried doing if I flirted with somebody to get something, it just wouldn't happen. Like,
Dude, if I was born a female, I would have been found behind a strip club with my heart exploded from cocaine over at 18.
you'd be sucking dick for cocaine.
Oh,
Sure.
bro, I'd be a millionaire or dead. If I was hot. I mean, if I was a butch or something, I guess I'd be working on
I can see Chris being 5
Blowing dick for
Oh,
cocaine.
yeah.
For
Man,
cocaine.
looking for a manager dick.
Chris would be 5'7", wearing jeans, a flannel, spiked hair, just suck. Oh, you'd be the nastiest fucking carpet eating bitch I ever seen in my
What
life.
would your name be, you think?
Oh man, my stripper name?
No, your dykey I suck dick for coke name.
Oh, probably like I don't know, Christina.
No.
No,
No.
Pam.
Wow.
Pam's a good one.
Yeah, that is a ugly
Pam's
guy.
good. I
That
can
is
see you
hot.
being a Pam. Hey, go get with Pam. She'll suck your dick for an 8-ball.
Speaking of names, what was your dancer name and where did that come from? Your original one.
My original was Sky.
Sky.
With 2 Y's.
2 Y's, okay.
Double
Did you go
Y's.
to just like is there like a stripper name generator on Google that you can pull off there? Or how did you come up with Sky?
Well, I went with Ashley, and we
She
had
was
to-
ground, so you had to be Sky or what?
Like, well, she was Candy.
Candy? Nice.
Yeah,
Candy
so,
Sky.
Yeah.
So I thought, like Sky, like is so strippery.
See,
Strippery.
I've always heard it was the street you were raised on and like your first pet's name.
That's your porn star name.
Ooh.
Shadow
Oh,
Patterson.
okay.
Shadow Patterson. That was my
Okay.
MySpace.
I just thought
alias.
you that was your alias.
I lived
Gotcha.
in Walnut Pookie.
Walnut. See, yeah,
Oh, what'd you say,
we can
Pookie?
work with that.
What'd you say about Pookie?
Walnut Pookie.
That'd be her
That'd be
name.
her porn name.
That'd be Walnut Pookie.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is like so. That's
I think
like
Pookie
fat
Walnut would be better though.
Pookie Walnut.
Be a little standoffish about that.
Walnut Pookie.
A lot of
Pookie
fetishes
Walnut.
there. A lot of fetishes.
I'm just picturing like Deuce Bigalow. You walk. The porn is you walk in, you see that big, massive, fat black bitch laying on the
Oh
bed,
yeah, yeah.
and she just gets dominated by like 6 white dudes.
There's old Pookie Walnut. Just laying there.
Gets dominated by like 6 Hells Angels. Yeah.
Oh
Bikers,
yeah,
like
with the bikers with vests.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like they're in the MC.
I'm turned on right now. By the
Yeah.
way.
Well,
By the
calm
way.
down.
Oh, well. Okay, so you got into dancing, and did you enjoy it, or were just like, hey, the money is incredible, so I can't get out?
Oh no, I mean I totally love that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you love not only, I mean, just in general, or the fact that you can manipulate people so easily?
Well, I'm really good at that.
Nice.
I have noticed. I've watched her. Like me and Clay, we all grew up together, and it's great to see how far you've come. The first time we went in there, because you invited him. I think the first time we ever saw you dance, you invited us in there. We come and see you. Just our whole world was changed. It's like here's little Lynsey here showing her tits.
You know,
I was pretty excited.
so I've known in more ways than one.
Yeah.
I've known two separate people, one mutual friend of ours, and then her friend. They were both strippers, so I've seen them both naked.
Now, for strippers or dancers, or do you give a fuck? 'Cause I feel like some women get offended.
Yeah,
if called
sorry.
strippers.
If I called you by the wrong
I don't
name.
give a fuck because I think it's like you're a fucking stripper. You're
You're stripping clothes off, right?
That's right.
Right? Yeah, like
Just like Chris, you're a faggot.
Yeah. So we call you faggot.
And we got
We're officially banned from you.
With 2 G's. With
Yeah.
2 G's.
2 G's, by the way. 1 G.
Like when you're in there, like doing your thing, you know, you got like, crazy bitch playing whatever song's playing. what?
Why are you trying to listen to you thing
Like
right
what? What do you like? What guy do you see and you go ting ting? You know, I mean, the money thing goes off, and you're like, all right, there's.
Hey, Lindsay, let me answer this for you. The guy in shorts.
the guy in
Chris wears
shorts wearing
shorts
the
to strip clubs.
nine hoodie.
definitely the one in sweatpants or shorts.
You know, that's where the money's
They're
at.
there for a purpose.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of,
And that purpose is because they don't get laid
my
by their
go-to
wife.
back in the day was mesh shorts with no underwear.
That was your thing.
yeah, when you went to the strip club,
When I worked on the road,
You're the guy she hates.
I'd walk in there like, who wants it? And I'd have a wad of money, mesh shorts, no pants, no underwear.
Now, are there any guys you particularly run from? I feel like guys probably
Like that, like me.
Yeah. you see Chris in there, you're like, I get the fuck out. But no, I imagine
Shift's over.
when you see young guys, probably in the early 20s, you know they have no money at all. Are those the people you run from, or is it the guy that's tried to take you home 6 times?
The Persian.
With their gold necklace.
Yeah.
The Indian man who's ready to give me everything and his gas station.
Does he say like,
nice.
that? Baby, you have everything.
Yeah.
You have my handy spot.
You're so racist right now.
I get the big offers of marriage for like $5,000-$10,000.
$10,000?
That's
That
pretty
seems
impressive.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What's the most anybody's ever offered you to have sex with them?
Oh shit! I mean, it goes up there.
There's another sound bite.
Yeah. I'm a little hard.
That was a little sexual. I apologize.
I would say at least 10 to maybe 20,000 is. They've bartered.
I'm saying it every day. I'm like, yeah, bring it. Go and wheel that in there, sir. Pull your dick out, please.
You throw fucking 20 G's on the table, I might give up this bloody butthole.
I like
He's sucking dick.
I gotta do it for the kids,
I'm
man.
seeing Chris pop his knuckles. He looks at his wife. He goes, honey, I got to pay these medical bills.
I'm trying to be a good dad right now.
I'd have to think about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
right.
always said if you pay off my student loans, I'm probably sucking your dick.
How much do you have in student loans still?
About 55,000. Yeah. So
55
There
grand.
you
About
go. Hey, Chris,
55,000.
you can get
Yeah.
laid. 55 grand.
there you go, Chris. That's all it'll cost you.
That's fucking
So
hilarious.
20 grand. That's fucking incredible.
That's insane.
Well,
I mean-
yeah, but then I get everything for free, like all these coats.
How do you manage that?
cars.
How do you
Coats and cards.
Let's talk because she's got a fucking closet. I mean, let's just go through it all. I mean, your closet paid for,
Yeah,
your house paid for,
Oh.
car paid for.
both of them.
She's my dream.
She's a hustler.
Like,
I love it.
Like I wish I was born a female, I would be like that. I'd be the same thing. Why are you in Indiana, by the way? Why don't you go to Cali? Then you'd really have it paid for.
Well, I've been everywhere.
Gotcha.
But I like these Indiana sugar daddies. that come and-
They're great. You get people like Chris that just that never get laid.
Yeah, Blue Balls over here owes me a ring pop.
Oh,
God damn it. Did you try to get a lap dance for a ring pop, you piece of shit?
It looks like he brought me Fireball
Yeah.
instead.
Let's be honest. Every time you see Beaver walk in the club, you're like, sucker, let's go.
No, because every time the beef's supposed to come,
The beef.
I'm not there, then I quit. And, it happens.
So I feel like you guys had an arrangement
But
here.
I
What
did wear
happened here?
lingerie today under my t-shirt. So maybe after this is all said and done, I'll flash the beefs and titty.
There you
pictures.
go.
Let's go.
There you go,
Chris just
Hey.
smiled pretty
Hey, but
big.
you're gonna.
I will say that there was one night that I did magically be there at the same time as her, and
Magically.
I happened to give her a $2 bill that
Oh,
particular night, and
We all
She
know
did.
they're rare.
She did walk away pretty good that night.
They're
He's,
not
If I
rare.
he's
remember
that
right.
fucking guy.
Yeah.
If I remember right, I did bring the $2 bill, and she did walk away with
I
a
get it
couple
back to
grand.
Beaver looking at her. Not
They're
only
rare,
am I
dude.
going to give you a
$2
tip,
bills are
baby.
not rare. You can go to the bank right now and get a whole
Hey,
box.
Hey,
It's
there's a
apparently
$2
supposed-
bill
it's
in
supposed to
all
be
of our
good luck,
pictures
apparently.
in my mom's
And they're
house.
like good stripper luck.
Yeah.
I never
Really?
spend mine. Yeah, I save them.
God, I'm gonna have to go out and get a whole bunch of $2 bills.
You got to put them in pictures, like your family's pictures. It's what mom does. It's what we do in the redneck streets.
That's what we do in Knightstown, by the
What
way.
are we doing right now?
Very close on good ones.
We have a $2 bill. It's our first meth sale.
What? I
Support the
use
old family business.
See, I use this $2 bill to get Christopher out of jail.
Yeah,
That was his bail money right there on the wall.
yeah.
What?
Jeez.
Okay, what's the thing? What's the reasoning behind that?
What, behind the $2 bill in the
Oh,
pictures?
yeah, you just said it happened.
I have
Say
no.
why.
My mom's always done it. I don't fucking know. I guess, like you said, luck, but
That's weird. I didn't
She's
say
always-
luck. I said they're
she's
Yeah.
always put it in there.
plentiful.
All your relatives without the $2 bills are now dead, so that all
Yeah.
makes sense now.
Yeah. And now you have ass cancer. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom took all the $2 bills out of your fucking pictures, apparently. Ralph, we got Charles Manson on our little
Like chugging whiskey.
chugging
in the
whiskey
corner.
over here. I fucking love it.
hey, get your face in the old camera there, Charles. Show everybody your mop.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Just go ahead. It's right
Lindsay,
there.
Lindsay,
yeah, there it is.
That's the Charles Manson.
Oh.
Lindsay, when you walked in and seen that, did you feel like leaving right then and there? Or were you more off put by the blue beaver or more off put by Charles Manson looking motherfucker?
They both.
Yeah.
It's like, God, it's hot in there.
Nah, everyone's stealing my damn fireball that I was about ready to drink. So I'm like, God damn, I gotta drink
Oh,
this
he's
water right
pissed.
here.
He's pissed.
He's so mad. He's about to be angry, blue balls.
This is what happens when you take an alcoholic's alcohol away, I
Yeah.
guess, right? Somebody grab Chris's Miller Lite. See what he
I'll-
does.
Probably bite my fucking hand off.
I had to make sure to get it in. All right, back to being the blue balls.
I don't know. We've heard other stories, Beaver.
As he covers his face up.
Okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to the club. What is the most anybody's ever spent on you at the club
In one night.
in one night? Whether that be VIP, private room, lap dances, whatever.
I walked away with 8,000.
Yay, good for you.
If I walk out of anywhere with $8,000, it's like I'm calling you guys. I'm like, hey, I got a personal plane. We're all going to Vegas right now.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He
I'm
wouldn't.
like, hey guys.
We would call him and be like, dude, why aren't you here for the podcast? He'd be like, I'm on a personal plane right now.
Yeah.
Matt, just don't get
Don't
me
fucking
any of
lie.
that
I'd be
money
like,
in
hey
Vegas.
guys, I paid off some of my student loans, so I don't have to suck dick to get the pay off.
Right.
I'm
$8
so arrogant about it. I was like, well, shit, that's only 8 months.
Now, what was
Yeah.
this guy? Okay, was this guy like a fucking was he a physician or was he just some guy that like me blew his student loan money on fucking
Beer.
She said he owned a gas station.
No, that was just one of them. No, this guy actually he owned like a race car.
race
Like a
car?
race car team or something like
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
I'm kind of curious
Nice.
who it is.
Indy
now.
car-
Alan-
Indy cartoon owner, bro.
That's great. Alan Jr. fucking spent $8,000 on fucking.
Before he got drunk driving, got the DUI.
I can't kiss and tell, but
Okay.
yeah.
You might
Respectable.
as well here kiss and tell a little bit. So how do you hook guys in other than you got a great body? I mean, you got some tricks like whisper, look at Chris in the face and say some of the stuff that you say to these guys to get them.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. Everyone, watch out. It's going to explode.
This
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Well, I'm not fully in character yet, but I mean, I always just start off with like the hi, how are you? Like, but I'm soft and quiet with them and just nice. Like I try to really act like
You act like
Yeah.
the girl next door, kind of.
right. Yeah. Like I'm not out to get your wallet at all, but like really I have like a
Pull that
number.
motherfucker out.
Yeah, like I already have a number in my head that I intend on getting from them, but I don't even want them to think that, I'm just
Yeah.
like a nice, sweet, quiet girl.
Just hustling.
Yeah.
It's a fucking hustle.
And the whisper in their ear, I don't talk very loud, so they like that. And yeah.
You said that they said you can't drink, but how come almost every stripper that's come up to me is like, "Want to buy me a drink?
Oh,
Want to buy me?"
I
a
think you
drink?"
can if you're
They
over
always say
21.
I'm 21.
Yeah.
No, I'm 28.
Oh, so
now.
it's just
Yeah,
'cause you
so I
wasn't
can check it out.
21.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, gotcha.
Shit, I
Gotcha.
didn't start drinking until I was like 24, and then I started drinking tequila, and it was
Oof.
Ugh.
life.
Yeah, Beaver likes like 3 different drinks, so easy.
Yeah.
Um,
Most of them contain grenadine and Sprite.
Yeah. Most of the drinks that he enjoys giving out.
Just give me some
contain
whiskey,
Rooflin,
damn it.
Actually. So $8,000. Okay, let's go back to this Indian feller. So like when he said this Indian fella, he's gonna give you a whole gas station. Why did you not agree to the gas station? Was it not making profit or what was it?
Have to go survey the area.
Did you have to actually pay for your own gas at that gas station?
You know what? Yeah, I did have to pay for my gas. I could get my snacks and stuff for free if I went in there.
Oh, I would.
Nice.
Seemed like a robbery type of location. You know, you guys don't know how it gets over there on the like Pike Avenue.
Were you getting
Yeah.
wrap snacks out of that gas station?
Well, I don't know what they had. It was just all kinds of good snacks. So I would always take them and drinks.
You're
you
good,
know.
man. It's cool.
Show them a little titty. You're good.
Have you ever used your body to get out of a speeding ticket?
Yes.
Did it work?
Have you ever
Absolutely.
even gotten a speeding ticket?
No.
God damn it. Can you
That's
start driving me
bullshit.
everywhere?
Every time I try to show my tits to get out of a speeding ticket, I get
get
an
another
Indian
one. Get
exposure
arrested?
too. Yeah, it's
Look
bullshit.
at that. Little Ralph
I-
nipple there.
Yeah, I've been pulled over under some pretty severe circumstances, but I think I was just dressed so slutty that I don't even think he wanted any business of pulling me out of the car or
Yeah.
questioning me because it was just like,
You could
You know-
you could probably just accuse him of anything, right?
right, yeah, like I think he felt bad even looking at me, because he definitely was like trying to look the other way and
Yeah.
He's a
Just-
family man.
yeah.
Chief,
Have a
ma'am.
nice day, ma'am.
Ma'am, could I see your ID, please?
Hey man, could you pull out your ID, please?
Right.
Thank you so much.
What you don't know is he got it on his body cam and went back.
Oh
to his
yeah,
car.
he's got that speedometer out. He's
Yeah.
like pounding it out.
He
That's
showed
what he was
everybody
doing.
at the
Oh,
station.
110.
I like
Let's
that.
go. I can go faster.
Should have seen the chick I pulled over today, fellas. Fucking amazing.
Have you had to kick anybody out of the, I'm sure you have. So kick anybody out of the club for touching you inappropriately.
Oh yeah.
Same Indian guy or
Why
Bunch
you
of
know
white
one
guys.
gas station?
I'm gonna tell you honestly, I only know from experience. I can say that most of my business relationships, because I've sold a lot of mortgages, fucking Angie's List, fucking advertising, blah blah blah. I've sold a lot to Indian people, and I can tell you my experience has been mostly negative. That's all I'm gonna say.
they typically they're the biters, the lickers, the pinchers.
Jesus Christ.
Yummy.
So typically, I just don't go over there.
Jeez.
But that's just
Our show got a little more racist
Yeah.
today. This is great.
Now I got a really good question. The Asians are the best, aren't they? Like the Chinese, Japanese.
Why
You know
would you
what?
say that?
they don't come as often as
But when they do,
it depends.
what I've always heard.
Really, it kind of depends on their mood, and I don't know. Like I think everybody's different, even in their own race. Like I have a lot of different ethnicities that enjoy like coming and throwing money on me or seeing me
Awesome.
or whatever, and sometimes I think it just depends if you're like that person's ideal girl is how that situation can go down.
Mhm.
I know like black guys love my booty. Like I fit in with the cliques, like we can get down and spend dollars.
What do you think people like Beaver like?
But Beavis
She doesn't have a
promised
dick.
to buy me a ring pop for marriage one day.
Yep.
So
Oh, that's
I'm a
adorable.
That's all I was
simple
gonna use.
girl. Yeah, I'm a simple girl.
He'd buy you a real ring, but he's too busy supporting his buddy right now.
Uh-oh.
Apparently is enjoying his evenings.
yeah, jobless and can't communicate with cocaine heads. I guess.
And ditches me to
So I'm curious. I feel like there was one of these cocaine users. Are they at the table today?
No.
cocaine
No.
users.
No.
No,
Oh, this was just
no.
last night.
Maybe off the table, but
Hey,
This fucking guy.
Hey, sir, you still under there? Somebody massaging your feet later. Don't worry about it. It's probably Beaver. But Siri, how about you shut the fuck up, bitch?
We got
What
a
the hell was
speaking
that
spot
about?
over there?
Yeah, I didn't say Siri. What the hell? I think that's incredible. I love.
How many old guys do you have that drop assloads of money on you and they totally creep you out?
oh, you know what? I love the old guys.
Do you?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. The older men are the one that they have the money that I'm
Right.
looking for.
Now,
They're probably respectable
This-
too.
this
a lot
is-
of times.
this is kind of a, this is
Yeah.
a fucked up question, but I'm really gonna laugh my ass off. What was the age of the oldest dude that could actually still get hard in the club? Got hard for you?
Oh God.
I'm just picturing like an 80-year-old man just fucking
Popping
Loading up
Viagra.
on fucking Viagra.
Yeah.
Pretty much what
Like
happened,
blue.
but he like pulled it out on me, and it's
No.
actually, yeah, it's actually like a pretty scarring moment for me because when he
Ugh.
pulled it out and everything, I seen that thing, and I mean, it looked like a bratwurst turned inside out.
Oh my god.
And it was like small and really shriveled up, and
hard.
Was it hard and
You should-
shriveled
you
up?
guys
How
should
old
see-
was he?
You guys should see
Apparently.
Beavers.
It was, yeah, he was older, you know,
Like
for sure.
80s?
Yeah, I would say. I mean,
Yes.
and it had a nursing home smell that fumigated my
Ugh.
pants area.
His dick
and I
had
just-
a nursing home smell.
You've been
Oh
beating
my.
that thing for 80 years. Man.
Oh man, mine's gonna smell real rancid. At
It
80.
Struggle's
didn't
real.
look right. It didn't look right.
Mine would look like a Vienna sausage.
I'm scared to become old because I'm never gonna fuck my husband. That's why it's important for men to find a nice wife that's gonna fuck you all the time now.
Oh,
Because
Chris
she's
fucked
not
it.
gonna want to look at that thing. I don't think when you're 80.
So you're
I keep mine lotioned and nice.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
You have to. You don't get laid.
The balls might be sagging a little bit more, but we'll get by it.
yeah, I've
You'll get
noticed.
there.
Yeah, big long balls. That happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many guys just randomly pull out their dick?
Any one of them that's drunk enough or thinks they can get away with it. I mean, they go back to the private rooms, and normally within like 10 minutes, they're
Sitting there like, hey
That's
baby, I've been
happened.
waiting for you.
right. Yeah.
So a lot of people do that.
Yeah. I mean, oh yeah.
Well, how do you approach him? Like, hey, do you just say, hey, put your dick away, or what?
Yeah, try to be nice and be like, oh no, and cover it up. But
No,
I mean,
no, no.
We don't do that.
She pulls a little rag out of her back pocket. Oh, no.
Yeah, but they'll keep trying. I mean, they'll start squirming. They're like a 2-year-old child getting their diaper changed, trying to just get it out there.
This is how I picture Chris trying to fuck his wife in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And
Pull it
they-
out.
and they beg. They beg, like, please, please, just touch it.
Just touch it.
Just touch it.
Just
One
the tip.
TB touch.
Yeah, just the tip. Like
Highland
oh my god,
Speedway.
if I, all night long, could you imagine?
Have you ever gotten a guy off
I think
from
I
dry
put up
humping him
with
in the
it.
club?
I think I'd put up with it for $6,000.
You know what? You can always tell when that's about to happen.
Oh, when he's about to blow his load
Yeah.
from dry humping?
Oh yeah, I mean you can tell. So it's like you just gotta once it's like I can tell, and I'm just like, okay, now you gotta jump up and back up and either just stay away from the target.
So you haven't been jizzed on yet. That's good.
She didn't say that.
I,
She didn't say she
I didn't say that.
Oh no. Okay, we got to hear this story then.
I mean it's happened. It's
Are you
You
scarred
act
for
like it
life?
just was one time.
yeah. I mean it was.
I feel like if I got jizzed on by somebody I didn't want to get jizzed on, but I mean,
was-
I don't want to get jizzed on by anybody. But
Yeah.
It'd ruin your day.
yeah, I think it would ruin my day. Yeah.
I've been puked on a couple times too.
Ah.
It's happened.
I'm gonna
I'd
be
probably
honest.
rather be puked on.
I'm gonna be honest. The last time I went to a strip club was probably one of your last nights working. I went in there and I got a lap dance with this girl. Clay paid for me to get a lap dance, and I almost threw up on her. It was
You were so drunk?
I was fucked up. And I kept leaning back. And she was rubbing on me, and every time she would lay on me, and I'd have to fucking lean up. I was like, "I'm sorry, sweetheart," and I couldn't lift my head.
I have thrown up at a strip club, never on a stripper though.
You don't, yeah.
Never on one.
You never.
But I
throw-
have at it just one time though.
Have you ever had a female throw up on you, or have you ever thrown up on a female?
Are you into that?
I have not. I believe.
You don't
I
remember?
believe. I mean, I was drunk as shit if I did.
All right, Lynsey, what's the weirdest fetish? Speaking of puking on people, what's the weirdest fetish you've ever been asked about or
Participated in.
participated in? Have you ever peed on anybody?
No, but I have been peed on.
Oh.
So is Beaver.
What was this? The R. Kelly concert back in 2009? The TMP2 tour or whatever?
Oh my god.
I wish I
Oh, it feels so good.
Imagine being so rich and famous. You just are on stage, you pull your dick out and just start pissing on everybody in the front row.
Oh man.
That's fuck you money.
Oh, that's fine. That's real fuck you money. So yeah,
So
on
yeah,
to
continue
fetishes.
with the story. Yeah,
Yeah, on to fetishes.
got us roped in now.
Oh well, it was the guy I was dating.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you make him pay you to pee on you or what?
No, but I
He was
you know,
already paying. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it was like a couple years ago and everything. He was kind of a weird dude, so fuck you, Alon.
Yeah, call him out.
You got a
Oh,
shout
wow.
out.
Hold on,
here.
Alon. Is this guy like Middle Eastern or?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. So he had a foot fetish and he was real into it. And I was with him or whatever, and he had a nice little finance going on. So I quit dancing and everything, and I was the bitch for a little while. So, it started off with the foot fetish thing. I was like, whatever, and then he wanted me to start licking on his booty hole, and I thought
that's always when the relationship goes south.
Middle Eastern, you know that thing's hairy as fuck.
Oh yeah, that looks like a Sasquatch.
Tastes like Indian food, didn't it?
Did he shave his ass for you?
We're terrible.
No.
Hey, I hope, what's his name? Elon?
He did.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, I knew he was like really into it one day when he did like tell me, he's like, hey, I shaved my balls and I asked for you, and I was like, what?
I still let girls know that.
He's like, I shaved my balls
I'm
in my
like,
ass,
hey,
but you can't take a bath for
like,
a little bit. It's clogged up.
I'm always like, hey, sweetheart, I know this is the first date, but I did shave my balls for this. So I'm probably gonna at least just
pee on me.
How do you bring that up?
A conversation like, hey, honey, you know how I like to
It was,
massage your
like,
feet?
in the shower, and he had to pee, and then he just was like, I want to pee on you.
So you got two showers.
And yeah, so he peed on me.
Oh my god!
Were you just standing there like a deer in headlights the whole time? Like, what the fuck's going on with my life right now?
I was like, out of all the gold digging you've done, like this went pretty far.
I love it.
Did you take the entire stream?
I'm gonna be honest.
The
If you pay off my
stream.
student loans, you can pee on me. I'll let you pee in my mouth. Fuck it.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I would take it.
Would you say 30 grand?
I would totally do the Stifler. Oh, how did you get it so warm?
So did you take the entire stream though?
Yeah.
So, you know what's funny is all these guys bullshit about this, but they'd never get pissed on, and you actually have, and I'm sorry.
I've never been peed on, but
I've never been peed on.
Although
never been asked to be peed on.
Now, do you think squirt is pee? Because most people think
It's not.
No.
Nope.
No.
Vote in the house.
I think that there should be a vote because
Squirt is pee.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's even been like
Yeah, I've had a lot of
on,
people
like,
pee
the
on my
doctor.
face.
Yeah, I think you've been pissed on it.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's a Christian thing.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you were you gonna say something?
I'm all ear.
I was gonna say biggest famous person name drop. You gotta give us at least something.
Oh, she can't do that.
No famous, nothing famous.
You can pull somebody out of the hat here. Alonso Jr.
make Chris's wet dreams come true.
Well,
There's got to be some. There's no athlete that comes in and just fucking makes it rain.
Actually, I seen an athlete one time, and I met him, and I talked to him, and I drank with him, and I knew he played for the Miami Dolphins, and I was working at Club 11 in Miami that time.
Nice.
And he was so drunk that he passed out on the couch, and it's like a big club, open area, so he's like a big giant dude, and
In 2 ways.
right. And there's the game on Sunday, so I told management, hey,
He's got a fucking game to win.
What was this on what night?
Back when they were a little bit better.
This was on a
Please say Saturday.
I want to say it was like a Friday or
Yeah,
Saturday.
I think his name was Ryan Tannehill.
I mean, their coach was in there snorting coke, right? Isn't that back in the cocaine days? What was his name?
Oh yeah,
Shula?
yeah.
Shula. Yeah, was it? No, was it?
I don't know.
Was he
I
in a
can't
strip
remember his
club when
name.
he did that?
No, he did it like
No.
in his
It
office.
was in like a private office. Yeah.
How many girls you see just like banging out lines in the back room before they're
Well, it's never like out in the open. It's always like there's bathroom stalls, and you'll see like 3 of them, and all
Just
their
see feet,
are
yeah.
huddled together.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, when you go to a strip club, that's how you score something.
Well, they're not in there giving each other a
You
pep
just talk.
talk.
You talk to the stripper, and they know how to find it. Pretty.
I
quick.
swear to God, I've been like to the world's most sketchiest strip clubs. One was in Lima, Ohio, and the other one was in Ohio as well.
Mine were all in Ohio. Dude.
Mine were in
But
Louisville.
sketchy as fuck. I went to a strip club, Lindsay, that was literally. She's so weirded out by Ralph right now. She keeps making sure that Ralph's not looking at her. She's like,
I feel like Louisville.
I'm kind of
Louisville
weirded out
was the
by Ralph a
sketchiest,
little.
man. Matt, I felt like Louisville was the sketchiest, honestly.
the one we did the one I went to in Columbus, Ohio was the sketchiest one I've ever went to. It was literally if you took like Runyon's in Morristown, an old like oil change, it's an oil changing place. So they blacked out the windows and made it into a strip club. You walked in, there's no poles anywheres, nothing about
Anywhere.
The
walls
walls
all up in
everywhere.
there, nothing in that bitch. But, no, you walked in, there was no pole anywhere. Nothing but chubby chicks, and there was
Nice.
one really hot black chick. And me being into black chicks, I
That's
was
what
like,
you went
"This is
for.
perfect.
Right.
This is perfect for me."
Worked
Yeah.
out.
I'm glad we stopped here.
God spoke to me.
See, the one in Louisville, it didn't have any good-looking females though. It was very.
They
very
were
redneck.
they were good looking, but like they had too much meth that day.
See, I worked on the road. I worked on the road when I was younger in Ohio, and I went to probably every strip club in the state of Ohio. I'm pretty sure. I mean, a bunch. I got tons of stories. But we used to make a game out of it, like hence the mesh shorts with no underwear. Like we just didn't give a fuck because we've been in every one of them so much. So we would go in and we would legit like get strippers that would come up because you could bring your own beer in there. So we just take a cooler in Ohio. But we'd go in and they would come up and we would be like, I can't believe so and so. She's talking all kinds of shit about you. And then that one would come up and then we would say, so and so's talking so much shit about you. We would start fights and shit between the strippers. We had the owner come up and try to kick us out.
Two coked out strippers fighting each other. In
Well, the owner came to kick us out, and my buddy threw a long neck across there and broke it on the wall, and they grabbed the taser. So yeah, we've been kicked out. We've had a lot of stuff happen to us.
I didn't
Ohio
I
strip
didn't
club.
tell you the best thing
I
that
had
happened.
a candle thrown at me.
Candle? That's
Yeah.
random. Where did they get the candle at?
They picked it up off the table. It was the customer, and he got so mad that he spent so much money on me that, like, by the end of it, when we were walking out of the room and I was already paid, he like chucked a candle at me, but instead he hit the mirror and broke it.
What's the weirdest thing? Because I know like some clubs I've been to, they have like shower fucking rooms. They got all kinds of just crazy shit.
See,
What's the weirdest thing you've ever had somebody pay you to do at the strip club? As far as like, be like a bathtub. She's like, oh,
She already knows. She's got it in her
knows,
head.
you know?
She's just not going to say it out loud.
I had a guy pay me $1,000 one time to drink my pee.
What?
He gave and he had the Dixie cup and everything that he wanted.
He's
me
like,
to
I wouldn't put lemon
You did it,
Gatorade in
you
that
did it.
fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Did
you
you
got to do it.
Did you get
You gotta
lemonade
do
from the
that.
bar, or did you drink your pee?
It's
He really and he drank it in front of me and everything.
he wanted to drink your pee.
So you
Did
beat
you
his
gag?
Dixie and he
Did you
drank
gag
it.
it all?
Did I gag when he drank my pee?
Yeah.
I
Like-
mean, it wasn't easy to watch.
So, Kingpin.
Nice.
Hey Roy,
I was
can you
gonna
get? Can you get?
I hope you're
St.
eating a lot of
Drinking piss?
pineapple that day.
You
Yeah.
know, but I was like, hey, like, I just got
Yeah.
Just keep dancing.
Christmas is bought, baby.
I
Let's
couldn't
go.
imagine being able to wake up and be like, man, I'm fucking broke as fuck. I guess I'm gonna have to let some dude drink my piss, and get a quick grand, pay this rent.
Oh, I love it.
God, that's a dream.
It
I
fucks
had
you
the
up,
most
doesn't it?
I was obsessed when I just had my son and I breastfed and my titties were like full of milk and ginormous.
Yeah, I mean, I think I came in there a few times.
Yeah, and they, I had a lot of men that
Had anybody
really-
want to drink your breast milk?
Yes,
Jesus.
all the time, all the time.
Did you say? Of course, this motherfucker would say breast milk is awesome.
Make it for your input, Ralph.
Okay, she no longer likes you at all.
She's like, I'm getting the fuck. Have you ever tried your own breast milk?
I did, yeah.
See, I mean, we drink cow's milk. Why,
I
why
don't-
don't
I
we?
don't- I
Why
hate
don't
milk.
we like go to the store and buy a gallon of fucking
Breast
human
Tit
milk?
milk.
Yeah,
I mean,
why does it have to be cow milk?
I'd
dude?
rather have beer.
It's
I'd rather
sweet.
have a beer.
Did you see a whole bunch of women lined up,
But I
getting
mean,
their
we're
tits
the
sucked so they can fill bottles
we're
of
the
milk for
only
you to drink at the
thing.
store?
We're the only thing alive that drinks other animals' milk.
Yeah, but we also eat other animals.
So do other.
We don't
animals.
eat it. We don't eat each other.
Other animals eat other animals, but we're the only ones that drink other people's milk. Kind of fucked up, bro.
There's nothing good in that.
Now I'm picturing Lindsay in the back room or a VIP room of a strip club. She's got her titties out. She's squirting milk on these people.
Yeah. So did you do that?
Did I ever squirt it on anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
Damn, that's awesome. See, you know what's funny is I would
Beaver, how much did that cost you?
I would have definitely watched that because I think that's that's cool.
A whole grand.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm just gonna soak you in my titty milk here. Give me some money.
Now,
Thanks.
Beaver, you've never spent $8,000 in a strip club, but what's the most you've ever spent? Because you are a high roller. When Beaver's a high roller,
Not
when he goes to
that,
strip club.
not to the level that she's seen, but like I think I've dropped 500 before.
You know, the most I've ever spent wasn't even on me. It was for Carrie's bachelor party.
What was that? How much?
I think I spent like at least $900.
I was gonna drop over 500 one time.
Yeah.
Because a stripper that was a pretty hot one offered my buddy to sex for $500, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking do it. I was drunk, but she told me $750. And I said, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, that happened.
Price just went up, pal.
Have you ever had multiple guys in the back room say, "Hey, for you, get a little titty milk. It's gonna be $20 for this guy." It's $50."
I think
For
there's
Chris
always
then.
that one guy in the group you got to charge a little more for.
Absolutely, it's normally Rob, right?
I'm just glad he didn't say it with me this time.
No, Beaver, you're fine. They're
I
official.
appreciate
Well, they
that.
would charge somebody else for Rob's titty milk because Rob can't pay for titty milk.
No, right. Beaver buys Rob's titty milk.
Yeah.
This dude just left to go get more Fireballs.
Did he?
Yeah. She started talking about breast milk and he
He's
got
like-
excited.
he's like,
He's like, I gotta get her drunk.
I want to call him on the phone real quick. I got a question for him. You can continue.
Continue.
Yep.
Continue the booty talk.
So, in terms of you yourself or any of the other females, like, what's the coolest like thing you've seen girl do on stage herself?
I'm gonna have to say Ashley Weimer walking on her hands with her fucking legs behind her head.
Yes.
I used to have a bet with someone that every time she would go up on stage, they would give me $10 for when she would wrap her legs around her head and start walking on.
Was
her
that
hands.
Ashley?
Nice.
Yeah.
Ashley? Yeah,
was
we went and
really-
watched her do that once.
Yeah, it wasn't okay looking to watch. It was something about it was
It was
so
disturbing to
wrong.
you?
It's awesome. I came into PT's one time and saw Classy Chassis or whatever
Oh, a little sassy Cassie.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I saw her drop it from the top of the wall, like the ceiling,
Right.
and drop. And I was like, "This is insane." I was on
Yeah.
pervert row.
Of course
for
you
her.
were.
Right. And
Yeah,
that's like
little midget
18
stripper.
feet to
It's awesome.
us. You know, it's like 48 to her.
She was just swinging. It was midget wrestling.
Yeah,
Is what it was.
right.
Yeah, I was there.
Something about that always thought.
You sound so proud right now, Chris.
Have you ever got to dance alongside a midget?
I did take a lap dance from Sassy Cassie one time.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
On the
So did Beaver.
stage.
Yeah. Sassy Cassie, is that a midget?
She was on like Springer show, right? Jerry Springer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Ralph, I've got you on speakerphone here. Where the hell did you go, man?
Well, I was going to go get more Fireball.
Oh,
What are you doing now?
But
What
I
do
can't get out of the driveway.
wow, what an idiot.
Take Beaver's Jeep.
Yeah. Take Beaver's Jeep.
Keys are in
I
it.
parked right next to the garage.
Matt's parked behind it.
He's
Are you sober?
Are you sure that you didn't have to leave because you had a boner?
Oh, no. I'll come back and show the boner if I need to, bro.
No need for that.
No, we just
No.
talked about how she doesn't like that. Yeah,
Yeah, she doesn't like you. She doesn't want you to show her your boner.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, gotta go, buddy.
See you tomorrow. All right, back to the boner talk. Okay, Lindsay, let's talk about what you're doing now.
Okay.
So okay, we covered. Is there anything that's happened at the strip club that we have not covered that you think should probably be covered? Anything interesting that comes to your mind? Anything anybody offered you? What's the weirdest thing anybody's ever offered you as far as like not money,
Ring pops.
other than a handy spot gas station?
Jesus.
Ring pops.
Ring pops?
Ring pops.
Well, you know, I mean, I everybody wants to marry me.
Yep.
I can marry anybody. You know that's about my number one thing. You know, is they want to be Captain Save a Hoe and marry me.
Yeah.
Well, here's I'm gonna
Dude,
be
your
honest.
next hustle should be just half of the 401k. Just do that a couple times.
Yeah.
I thought about getting my high memory attack. That way I could like, sell myself on those like Russian bride sites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I heard they're charging big
Like
money
lose
on there.
virginity.
Well, and then
Oh.
they come back. So they can get married and then be a legal citizen or whatever.
No, it's like you got to do it overseas, and it's this
Ah.
website like. I think it's like Cinderella.com or something like that, and you buy a virgin.
You might not come back if you did that.
Do they have glass slippers?
I don't know if I did
Well,
that.
one of us would have to go take it and go fucking leave no
I'm
Neeson to
boots.
get it back.
I'm fucking Stedos on the ground in America. I'm not leaving the country.
No?
That's me. Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
anybody's trying to buy your virginity, buddy.
Right.
I think I'm staying here.
Yeah, I've seen girls go up in like the millions and couple millions.
That's fucking
so-
insane.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking banger, so why not?
Yeah.
Get $1 million.
I'd just be afraid you would never come back. Like you wouldn't. Be
Oh,
able to
Chris
leave.
is getting emotional. Right
Yeah.
now. It's like, baby,
Damn,
I'd be
dude.
scared.
This is a heart to heart.
I mean, I saw a movie with Sandra Bullock, and she married. she married one of the gas station owners that you're talking
Oh,
about,
yeah.
and he talked her into going to his country for Christmas, and she never came back.
Oh shit.
he never came back.
No.
That would be my luck, you know, like get paid for a couple million to, get slaughtered. by
Oh, my
some dude
God.
Overseas.
Yeah. Isn't it ironic? It's the latest one that song.
Don't you think?
Jesus Christ.
Soundbite.
We need a soundboard.
Damn.
Been
Here's a
nice to
new-
cue that
alright.
one up.
All right. So no longer dancing, correct?
Correct.
But you got some side hustles going on.
Right. I got the side hustles.
Holler.
going.
Okay, so you were doing like the Snapchat premium for a little bit, correct?
Right. Yeah, and then they kicked me off.
They kicked you off of Snapchat.
Right. Yeah,
Didn't they get rid of all those though?
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you weren't showing any nudity, so
they
why
got
did
rid of all
kick you off?
the Snapchat.
The premiums, they're
Yeah.
purging Snapchat of them.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
Since
You're gonna
when?
find a
Since
new
when?
outlet.
Since when?
My
I
three
don't know.
my
Recent?
three are yeah.
A
He's
month
worried
ago?
about he's
Oh,
worried about
shit.
losing Brie Olson.
Yeah.
No, that's been
Baby,
dumb.
come back.
See, I've been on Snapchat so long that I used to be friends with porn stars without having a premium.
Yeah, me too. That's why I got Snapchat. That's all my Snapchat is.
Yeah.
Now it's
Can you tell Chris
Now it's
doesn't
just
get
Twitter.
laid?
it's like highly inappropriate. You guys and porn stars.
I forget the
But
bitch's
they
name. Casey
now it's
Lane.
always swipe up.
Casey-
Oh, yeah,
CD,
yeah.
Take
Casey
a bath.
Casey Lane is a at one point was a famous porn star, and me and Mike
Dear
used-
Casey Lane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that her?
Same
no,
chick.
not her. No,
Oh.
different chick. Me and
I'll go
Brett here
fuck
in
off.
this living room, we would get drunk and we would snap her back and forth.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Promise you. In
yeah.
the good days.
Good old days. Back when Mike used to
casting
actually
couch.
drink,
Casting couch days.
and Ralph had short hair and didn't look like Charles Manson.
Hey, buddy, you take that care of that boner.
You all right, Bob?
That was a quick
Damn.
spank session.
Use Beaver's Jeep.
So you're so the premium Snapchat's no more. So what are you doing to make money now?
Well, now I'm on OnlyFans.
There you go.
And I
Silly fan website. Is it on Silly fans now?
OnlyFans.
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Do you know? Okay, describe to the listeners what an OnlyFans is.
OnlyFans is a monthly membership that you pay to view.
You doing good Christian things.
Yeah, she reads Bible verses. I love it.
Things that make my mother super proud. I'm sure.
Aw.
Now you have a
Yeah.
pretty open relationship with your mother, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, do you like call your mom up? Like, hey, mom, I know you're gonna be disappointed, but a guy peed on me today. Now, how does that conversation go? And she's like, Lindsay.
I taught you better. You pee on him.
Yeah.
That's mostly like most of the time when I say things. She's like, "Oh my god."
She's just taking it all in.
Yeah, Lindsay, what is wrong with you?
I still love you, sweetie.
Yeah.
So when this is all over, like whenever you stop the OnlyFans or whatever, modeling, whatever you're doing, are you gonna write a book just about all these stories and just out all these people? I think you should.
I think because I'm such a badass that's super hilarious and has seen everything, I'm definitely gonna write a book.
I mean, because you think
Nice.
about it, you're not your typical dancer. You don't do it for 3 months and quit or whatever. Like you've actually went down to Miami and you were a dancer down there. You've came back. Now, have you ever done a webcam show?
I have.
Like a straight webcam show?
Right.
Beaver, how was that? How was?
How much did you donate?
She did have a good Bible reading that day.
Yeah.
Now, how's the webcam thing work?
Webcam is live.
The webcam's
So-
live. Now, do you like sell the Skype shows like I've seen some females do, or you
Right.
do like myfreecams.com?
I
Chris,
did
we've
my
both
free
been there, I'm sure.
cams.
You have done my free cams?
Yeah, my free cams.
About Chatterbait.
I've never done that before.
Rattle 'em off, buddy.
So
he spends his free time.
Listen, you
Matt,
forget
get
one
the
of
list.
my
Get the list.
one of
right.
my good
That
friends.
was all
was a
that
cam
flying
model.
over my
Oh
head.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I remember now.
That's
Chris goes,
the
that was
old
all flying over my head. My ass.
Yeah, there's a plane. I had no clue.
Hey,
He's
there's-
like free cams, puka puka.
There's life outside of Snapchat, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I have a friend who went to Morristown who was a cam model. So yeah, I used to get.
She doesn't,
Cam soda. I know
she
that
doesn't
one.
do that anymore, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
See, I
think
thought the
she's a waitress
cam.
now.
I thought the cam shows were just like little office cubicles and like sex camps.
can-
where
it can
they,
be
like,
whatever you
videoed
want.
them all in like a big warehouse.
Yeah, hers looked like she was in a fucking dungeon.
Yeah. So
Like,
you
honestly,
can do it at
I would-
home, right?
I was like her guinea pig. Honestly, like Lindsay uses me as her guinea pig all the time. She just throws ideas off me. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You should shove that up your ass. That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
yeah.
Vibrating toothbrush. That's all, that.
That's not a bad idea.
That's
No.
all I'm breathing.
It's not about no.
A vibrating toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got thick.
Yeah, but sometimes like you gotta be careful with what you stick up your butt because it can get stuck.
Hey,
I know,
tell me
Beaver,
about
we
it.
did learn about that from you.
Yeah.
No more gerbils.
Wait till you have to worry about what comes out of your butt. That's when
Oh
it's,
my
that's when
God.
it's bad.
Hey, we're
What's-
trying to have a good wholesome show.
Oh,
we
God
don't.
damn it.
All right. What's the weirdest thing somebody's asked to either put in you or send you a picture like, hey, because I've got a funny story in relation to this. And so I used to actually, so I had let's go back a little bit. we've talked about this on the show. I had an alias on MySpace, Shadow Patterson. Me and my roommate both had aliases, and we would meet girls all across the country. Wherever we wanted to travel. This was back before creeping was a thing. Like you could
You were a creeping hipster.
I was creeping. Yeah, I was a creeping hipster. I started the trend. But no, like I used to, just talk to girls or I'd add girls on MySpace from whatever town I wanted to. So we met these girls in Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Hung out with them. Where was I going with this?
Shadow Patterson.
Okay.
Something other.
So this chick would send me nudes like just all day, every fucking day. And I remember she sent me a picture and she's standing next to her nightstand and her nightstand's got 3 Sharpies. And I was like, hey, shove them Sharpies in you and fucking send me a picture. And she did.
so fucked up.
So yeah, kind of fucked up. But yeah. Lynsey, what's the weirdest thing somebody's ever tried to get you to shove in you?
She's gonna, besides Matt.
That'd be pretty weird.
That's pretty weird, yeah.
Put your Optimus trophy in your vagina.
I got one of my golf trophies. No.
The Butch Ellis trophy.
Oh wow!
Disrespectful.
No, I think Grandpa.
Grandpa's proud. Yeah. Not a boy.
My ears used to be this big.
Right.
I got really fucked up this week. I was high as a motherfucker, but and all I could think.
What day? Monday or Tuesday?
Monday, Tuesday,
Oh,
Wednesday,
yeah.
Thursday. No, I think it was like Thursday. I'm driving home from work, and I was just thinking about how I think me and your grandpas would be best friends, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Enough of that. We're back to what you was gonna say.
I may be fucked up now.
Dude, I think our grandpas would have been.
Besties.
Yeah.
I think your grandpa's wouldn't want to hear the rest of this conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
Sorry. We're having a little suck fest over
We had
here.
a little sentimental moment there.
Jesus
Sorry, we
Christ.
do that sometimes, Lynsey.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we don't, we never suck each other off, but we have given each other a hand job. It's nothing gay.
I've seen his dick one time. He peed after a Colts camp. I mean, it was nice. I can see why people like it. He had to pee by his car at Colts
Yeah,
camp.
you couldn't figure out why it glowed in the dark.
I saw
though.
his dick outside a bar one time, and I'm like, it's cold
He
outside.
likes to say he's calling dad. He likes to say he's calling dad when he does that.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
His dick.
No?
Yeah.
Well, you will.
Stick around.
He'll pull it out before the show's over.
I'm like, check out this microphone. Baby.
Yeah.
I know that he used to call it a chub. That was the,
The chubby, yeah. I would say I got a chub. I got a chub going.
Yeah, that was. The
What was?
famous,
Do you remember all my sayings back in the
um,
day? 2-finger cul-de-sac, McGillicuddy juicer technique. I got that from my brother.
What?
The 2-finger cul. I used to say it all the time. The 2-finger cul-de-sac, McGillicuddy juicer technique.
Oh, I don't
Nice.
know.
And you're struggling.
And you're struggling.
Yep.
And I got a chubby.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was something else.
Oh yeah, I used to, because it's funny. He brought up Crazy Bitch earlier. You remember that song came out? We used to jam to that song all
Oh
the time.
yeah.
And she poured Dr. Pepper on me once, and
Right.
and my favorite thing about being friends with Lynsey is I would randomly show up at her house. Like she lived in Greenfield; those were my stomping grounds for a while. And I'd randomly show up at her house, see if she's home. Her stepdad would answer the door. I'd be like, "Hey, is Lynsey here?" He would go, "No." No, hey, how are you, Matt? Good seeing you. He would go, no, just slam the door in my face. And half the time I would text her, like, hey, are you home? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, your stepdad just
What
cut
a
me
dick.
off.
He said that to like every guy that ever attempted to come to my house.
Yep.
Like, hey, is Lynsey home? No.
Bam.
You just get to a point where you stop inviting people over.
Is he still around?
Oh yeah. And I still like rarely bring, like, if I'm interested in a guy, we've talked about this.
Yeah. You still bring him around her dad.
See, I would. That's how I am with Lex.
I
I do
can't
the
bring
same thing.
anybody around him because he's usually like rude as fuck and shirtless as well. He's also
He was always shirtless. I feel like every time I seen your dad, he was probably in like some blue jeans and no shirt.
or sweatpants.
Yep.
And no shirt and like not like hair not even brushed and like bigger dude on top of it. So you should have a shirt on.
Yeah.
Bad attitude.
No.
Real bad attitude.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so somebody's got to have like a serious pep talk before they come to my house.
Right. So how does somebody get approval of your parents or even you? What do you look for in a guy, Lynsey? Let's get serious right now.
Oh my gosh, what do I look for in a guy?
You could have so many people like, hey, what's her at?
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I like money. Great song.
PayPal.me/Lynsey Dol.
Speaking of somebody that's probably going to subscribe, Juice Kelly's
Juice is like, how the hell do you guys got somebody on there I'm not friends with already?
Now, Lynsey not get into her Facebook right now because I want her to bring in DM, so she's kind of trying to remember a few. But
Right. I mean, I've got a couple in the Instagram, and they're mainly the guys who have the open conversations with their self.
like multiple.
Instagram's probably the one that's popping.
They keep hitting you up and you don't answer them.
Right. You know, but I also am like super nice to these guys too because I want them to spend money on me.
Nice.
So,
hey, baby.
yeah.
See,
yeah, girl, run that.
I already
game.
know. I already know if
Or I get a lot of the I
rotten
just want you
pieces.
to be
Oh,
my
that's
friend.
great.
Now, are you turned on by dudes that are just like, I don't give a fuck, whatever, like fuck you, like that act like that?
You know what? I get like I get a lot of guys that try to ask me out on dates all the time. That's like probably the number one thing I get is like.
Now, do you
guys-
go to try to get money out of them, or how does this work?
Only if I know that they're loaded.
Yeah.
So they got to show their bank account first.
Right. You know, something like, yeah. Like
Or at least have a Rolex on. She has to gauge.
you know, I definitely like gauge everything that I do in life off of like if they have a Rolex on their Instagram.
Which is weird because we hang out all the time.
Note to self: go to the jewelry store and pick a Rolex.
So like you're her broke friend.
Hey Siri, could you remind me to
Good old Jacobs and pick a Rolex picture tomorrow. Yeah.
I love.
Now, did you agree with Cardi B when she came out and said we rolled on dudes all the time because she's an extrovert and talked about tricking guys and drugging them, whatever, robbing them, getting their money, and everybody saying, "What's the difference between you and Bill Cosby?"
Yeah, Lynsey,
Yeah.
if you want to just admit to a federal crime.
Right.
But I mean, she came out and said that stuff.
Right. Yeah, she did. I don't agree with it. I've always
No roofies.
But it does go on. You would say that
I-
does happen.
absolutely I think it does. Yeah, I mean I think it happens as much with the guys as it does the girls, like and vice versa.
Yeah, Beaver tells me he gets drugged every time he comes out of there. $600 less.
Yeah. That's a lie.
We had a buddy get drugged at the Little Nas X concert and raped in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
he
By-
didn't come
by
out
a
with
gay-
any,
by a gay black man.
he didn't come out with any less money.
That
though.
look, it was at the Lil Wayne Blink, but the dude looked like Little Nas X.
Yeah, and
It was
he
a crazy
he
situation.
told us not to mention his name on here, but
Wild
we do
situation.
appreciate Rob listening to the show. Oh, poor Rob. We love you, buddy.
Well,
Like saying,
Lil Nas X does.
yeah. So what exactly do you look for in a guy?
Okay.
The money's important to you. So at this point, do
Right.
they don't even have to be attractive at all, right?
I mean, we've talked about it. A
Yes.
few of them, like very, very highly unattractive. I think I've only met like one attractive, like rich dude that wasn't like a total douchebag.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm glad you came on the show.
She
I
said
really
rich,
like it.
Chris. She said
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought you said bitch.
Ow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She didn't say fucking scraggly beard from fucking
Carthage.
Yeah, I pull it off. You think I pull it off?
I like it.
Have you ever met any rich people from
Watch out,
Carthage?
Chris. She's trying to get money.
It's Prince Harry over here.
I'll tell you, you can suck whatever you want out of him right now.
Just rub his kneecap. He's all yours.
Yeah, you won't get no money from fantasy football.
Oh, that's pretty.
And even that's not that great. I'm just kidding, buddy. You've been doing good.
Oh. So the bank account. The bank account is important.
I like the bank account.
Now, how do you prep these people for
For theft. How do you prep these people for theft?
How do you prep them to meet your parents? And mainly your stepdad.
Oh my God. You know, I mean, sometimes that it's just never going to happen. I'm going to run away and move to Cuba if I find Mr. Right.
Right.
You know, my parents are dead.
That's crazy.
How does here's my,
Do you think you'll get married?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh, I
eventually.
don't- you know
Looking
what?
to settle down, have a couple kids.
I have one. He's kind of crazy.
Well, you know what I mean. So,
I don't know.
Beaver, she means that in a nice way, by the way.
I mean,
Yeah.
the job
And-
kind of doesn't really help that out. very
and
much,
big
so.
question: will your stepdad walk you down the aisle with the shirt off?
I already told her I'm DJing her wedding. I don't care.
Oh, dude,
Have a podcast at the wedding.
We could do a podcast.
Yeah, her and Al Unser Jr. I can't wait. It's
Yeah.
gonna be great.
Shirtless dad. I don't
I mean-
approve of this.
I don't know, Beef. How is our wedding going?
It'd be funny if her shirtless ass showed up and was like Burt Kreischer.
Yeah.
All I know is that
Everybody gets a ring pop.
Yay.
Everybody.
you're literally gonna have to wear that thing and suck on it the entire like.
God damn, Beaver.
like we're doing our vows and shit. You're gonna have to like
Jeez.
suck on it the whole time.
Pretty
I'm go-
fucking demanding for a
I
broke
would
guy.
rather her not suck on you anything.
No.
Hey, it was the ring pop, all right.
Yeah.
Easy, Beaver. Jesus Christ.
All right, man. This has been awesome. We haven't even jumped into anything.
All right, let's Lindsay. Let's get. We're gonna get some dirty details now. Let's say you're having sex with somebody you like,
Okay. All right.
Somebody you like.
so not Chris or
I
Beaver.
haven't had sex with anybody I like in a long time.
Oh, that's sad.
What are you into? What are you into? What gets your juices going?
What am I into when
Yeah.
I'm getting it in?
Just do this anytime you ask
When's
a
the last?
question.
Yeah, when's the last time you had good sex with a broke person? That's all.
Homie with a bus pass.
Come here, baby.
What are you into?
What am I into? Well,
She's like, imagine the opposite of Ralph over here.
Oh, buddy.
it's
Ralph, we
actually-
love you, buddy.
It's
He's not
actually
the
guys
Charles
like
Manson.
Ralph that like draw me in. You know what? Actually, the best sex I've had ever. That like, I met this kid who like worked for the Buck Cherry Band.
Was it roadie?
Yeah.
Damn, you fucked a
like,
roadie?
Well, he was like, I don't know. He was like the guitar tech or whatever. He was super.
He's a
hot.
fucking roadie.
Yeah.
He tunes guitars.
Oh my god, he was super hot. Yeah, long fucking dreads, smoking hot face.
Chris is like,
Have a weed
thinking
hook
about
up.
growing his hair out now. He's
Yeah,
like,
I think I might fuck this guy.
You did talk about getting dreads at some point in
His
time. So.
penis was pierced.
Oh,
shit.
yeah?
And
so's Beavers.
best sex I've ever had in my life. I only got
Was,
it one
was it
time.
because of the piercing?
Right, I was going to ask, yeah.
That was incredible.
That helped?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm.
I think if you get like a Jacob's ladder on your dick, it would just weigh it down. And like,
Right.
Yeah.
Jacob's ladder.
That
That
looks
was Prince
terrible.
Albert.
No,
No,
well,
Prince
they're two
Albert's
different
the end.
things.
So I would say I'm definitely into the Prince Albert. If I could like pick my ideal guy that I wanted to have
Your
sex
ideal-
with,
Have
it would be
you-
like Prince Albert for sure.
Have you ever seen the split penis?
No.
no split.
It's a thing. I saw it when I was on spring break
So-
in Fort Myers back in the day. I swear they said it was a new operation, and they would like split your penis.
In half?
Yeah, you'd have two dicks.
How
Yeah.
would
dicks.
How would that
thought it,
benefit anybody?
like when I seen this at 19, I was like, dude, that's my gimmick, dude. That's my rap gimmick.
As ugly as I think that sounds, I bet it would feel so good.
So it don't matter.
I
It
don't
don't
know.
matter. Size, girth, just the Prince Albert. Beaver.
I-
Here's Beaver later. Hey, I had to get a Prince Albert to my reminders.
Okay, I added the Prince Albert to your reminders.
I hope that goes on during a fucking business call. He's like right there getting ready to make a close.
Yeah.
Reminder, get a Prince Albert today. Oh, that's nothing in the back there.
So
The Indian guy goes,
Yeah.
I'm hanging up now.
Jesus Christ.
All right, back to dicks.
Yeah, back to
That was
this.
a full circle.
Back to a buck cherry here.
Yeah.
So what?
Cherry.
Just the pierced penis was all.
I mean, he was also like an incredible lay. I mean, he just like spanked the shit out of me and totally manned up for the whole event. So I was proud of him.
So
it
he
wasn't
was
his first rodeo, I'm sure.
Right. No,
Yeah,
I'm
being
sure
a
not.
road
We
guy
say,
for blood.
I'm
You got
sure.
fuck me to get to this
Get
guy.
to get the old.
You want to touch
What's
this
his name?
guitar, you got to lay me.
Yeah, bitch. So how did you get introduced to this guy? Did you have backstage passes? He just pick you out of the audience, or
No, actually I met him at a strip club. I was still working as a stripper, and we just like got to talking, and then he, was like, I'll put you on the guest list. For,
Awesome.
Were you thinking
The
he's
next
feeding you
day.
lines of bullshit at the time?
You know what? No, because he sounded pretty legit, so I was like, cool, whatever. Next day, called in, he had my tickets, went and seen him at another show that they had in Indianapolis. And, at that point, I knew his penis was pierced. And so
she was hooked.
Literally.
I had to go to that concert.
What are the odds right now that Beaver gets his dick pierced in less than a month? Right now?
Probably pretty good.
You can't have sex, I heard, for like 4 months.
That's no
That's-
problem
that's
for
a normal-
Beaver.
that's a normal dry spell for
Yeah,
Beaver.
I was gonna
anyway.
say that's
We can pull
that's
that
a
off.
normality.
He
Chris
says
is like-
we. Are you guys going together?
I could get my dick pierced and my wife wouldn't even know about it for 4 months. Surprise!
Will you fuck me now?
Have you ever seen one of these, honey?
And here comes the divorce.
Yeah, Lindsay said you'd like it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Lindsay?
Yeah, she wouldn't know either. She don't support the show or anything.
Has she bought a T-shirt yet? You should get her a pair of the panties.
Well, I didn't share the show on Facebook because I didn't want my phone blowing up the whole time.
Oh, I tagged you.
You don't have a
From your
Facebook.
woman?
Huh?
From your woman?
Yeah.
She don't like us, does she?
She hates you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I'm just
These
playing.
badass influence
fucking
pieces of
I
shit.
think if I was somebody's wife,
Go
I
ahead.
probably wouldn't want, them hanging out with you guys either.
Why?
I can't say much. I'm here.
That's funny because everybody's wife wants to hang out with me. It seems like.
You better say the fuck out of Cardi.
I like meth head.
Well, he already knows your wife doesn't put out. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, at least to me. actually.
Right. Yeah, I guess you never know.
Who pulls up in the BMW
Yeah.
every week?
Oh shit!
What? BMW?
Is it the Indian guy?
Serious
Yeah.
question, Lindsay. So the guys that bought your car or house, do you have a bad relationship with any of them now? And they're just like, oh shit.
No, they all still love me.
Really?
Yeah.
They all still come around. They subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Right.
Or?
Yeah. They're loyal.
That's
loyal
awesome.
fans, loyal customers. Yeah, I keep them coming back.
That's fucking
So
crazy.
you said that's starting to take off too, right?
Right. Yeah, it's getting there.
So
you
what
know?
kind of stuff do you post on the OnlyFans?
I guess you would call it NSFW content. I just, some pretty nasty, fucked up, raw things.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Chris is like, what's the URL for that?
yeah, daily.
You
know?
can't cheat on Brie.
Right.
Now, give me an example. What's something you did recently on there?
Well, I stuck a penis sucker.
Oh, okay. All right. Had to think about
And-
that.
A
You
penis
know-
sucker.
A
So
sucker
you
shaped
stuck
like a
beaver.
penis?
Where'd you put beaver at?
So that's why Elton John canceled his concert.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
So where'd you stick it?
I guess you'll have to subscribe.
Oh.
I have a special ready
I like
right
that.
now.
Look at that. She just dropped.
Love
that was
it.
great.
I'm a hustler, baby.
That's like me randomly dropping my DJ business. Hey, I'm not gonna brag, guys. Number one DJ in the state.
Yeah.
DJ Matty Dubs.
So with people that want to subscribe to your stuff, how do they do that? Because I got a bunch of people at work are probably going to talk about this.
I'm gonna need to know. He's like, I'm gonna need to know for my friends.
Yeah.
Right. The friends that work for everybody's friends at work. It's onlyfans.com/Lynsey Dol.
Lindsey
Lynsey
Dol.
Dol. And that is
Spelling of Lindsay.
Lynsey
Yo, yeah.
Doll. Doll.
Right.
Nice.
Hey, Chris, let me know what's on there later.
Yeah.
He's gonna do a little field research.
It's for the
Yeah.
show.
It's for the show.
It's for the
Right.
show.
Research purposes.
Maybe I'll get to it after Call of Duty.
You might get to it.
Yeah,
Speaking,
right, dude. Your
speaking of
forearm's
Call of
gonna
Duty,
hurt so
dude, I
bad.
was in the main story, put in on the game. I put my night vision goggles on, and it said, "I'm going dark." And I was like, "Oh shit, that's what Matt says at the strip club."
That is true. Every time. Every time. I mean, the only time I get a blowjob at the strip club is from a black girl. It was that.
Me too. Me too.
Seriously?
Can I tell you? I gotta tell her that story. So I'm at Gentleman's Club in Dayton, Ohio.
All right.
You heard about this place?
Have you heard about this?
Have you heard about
All
this?
right. I
Have you
walk
seen it?
in, and I'm the only white guy in the whole place. Well, me and the other guy that's with me. And
The other white
That's at a TI concert.
we score some fun stuff to do, if you know what I mean. And we're in the lobby, not even in the private dance room, in the lobby. And these two black strippers are absolutely just, they love us. I'm pretty sure they saw the dollar signs, the stuff that you were talking about earlier.
Right.
And the one looked at me and said, "Give me $1. I'm going to do something freaky on the next song." And I said, "Well, whatever." And I gave her $1. Next song starts. She goes under the table, pulls my dick out, and starts sucking on the head of my penis in the lobby, not even in a private dance room.
For $1?
And I'm like, oh
When?
my God. And I look to my right, and my buddy who's with me, same thing going on with him. He looks over at me. "Best dollar ever spent, dude."
And I think it took me 300 to get
Yeah,
handy.
hey, we went back the next night.
I bet you. You know what's
I got
weird?
drunk. I was freestyle battling people. Like they loved me.
I had an event like that once. I was in PTs and you were working that night, and I was in there with Clay. And the funny thing is, Roy Hibbert was in there that night, and we got kicked out because Clay took a picture of Roy Hibbert while he was sitting there had the fuck. He was in Pervert Row.
Oh,
of
he's
course.
probably pissed about that.
Yeah, we got kicked out.
Get on Twitter.
I just got my dick sucked and I got kicked out of the strip club. It was great. I made a
What
great
it cost?
Oh, it cost. I didn't have to pay her. I just literally
Nice.
paid her for a lap dance. And
Hell
she
yeah.
just started blowing me. I was like,
That's awesome.
because I told her how much I love black women. She's like, she had to have been fucking X. You know, she was on X or something. She had to be because
This chick had to have been too.
Yeah.
Back. She took some stuff we bought earlier, I think.
yeah, you know.
Man, to be young again.
Yeah, Kristen's at the age now where it doesn't get home.
Yeah, now married and sexually frustrated. That's
So,
awesome.
Lindsay, are you ready to see like what the show's about then?
Yeah.
You about to? We're about to go. And
This is
feel
going to be
free-
a banger of an episode for the fellas out. This might be a 2.5 hour one.
Oh no, well, not quite, but we'll get. We'll see. About 2 hours.
It's almost been an hour and a half already.
Yeah,
I love
nah,
it.
Just a little
I love
over an hour. But anyways, feel free to comment on any of this bullshit that we're about to talk about. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Sound clip.
We do have a tranny update this
Yes.
week.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, actually, we got 2 tranny updates.
Could you imagine if she stood up and pulled a dick out right now? Our audience would go, God damn it!
Yes!
You motherfuckers!
You should have brought a dildo
All right, Lindsay, show
on
me
the
your
table.
surprise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever? Okay, I'm just interrupting my entire tranny update. Have you ever had a guy ask you to peg him yet?
No.
You have
No.
never fucked a guy in the ass.
No.
Beaver, ask her how much it would cost you.
How much would it cost?
I don't know because the whole booty hole thing with my ex didn't work out very well. Remember?
You're not licking it. You're
Yeah.
kind of just sticking something
You're
fake
just
in it.
Oh, I
going.
don't
Yeah.
know how I feel about that.
No?
No, I think that would be pretty gay.
And that's why Beaver likes it.
Speaking of pretty gay, Dwayne Wade called his 12-year-old son a girl on social
Oh.
media and has thoughts. So he's got a tranny son right now.
That's
You ready?
cool.
All right, Dwight Howard. What the fuck's going on?
You're talking about Dwight Howard.
I think
later
I'm
on,
talking
but-
about trannies and Dwight. Okay, so Dwayne Wade took to Instagram earlier this week to share a photo of his wife, Gabrielle Union, their 11-month-old
Hot,
daughter, Kavaya, and Wade's 12-year-old son, Zion. The retired NBA player captioned the picture, "My girls," with a black and red heart emoji, seemingly calling son his girl as well. While most social media users were appreciative of Wade's apparent support of his child as they explored their identity, some took issue with Wade referring to the male child as a girl. So this kid is 12 and wants to be a girl, and Mr. Wade approves. Lindsay, how do you feel about all this shit? Just let it all out.
You know what?
Do you think kids can decide what gender they want to be?
I don't think that a child of that age, I don't support it. I mean, I think
You just broke Beaver's heart, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think a life choice should be in a child's hands that doesn't fully understand
Like the world.
the
Yeah.
real world itself, you know,
Yeah.
and what life is truly
That kid
about.
don't even understand why he has a dick yet.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
But I mean, that kid knew how to work a smartphone at the age of
Yeah, but that's
3.
just the time
Yeah.
that they're growing up in. Like,
It's just isn't that wild? That's just
not really. I mean, it's just,
Some of these.
I went as a girl for Halloween in 3rd grade.
I mean,
let's be completely honest. After hearing all the money she's making, I kind of want to get a vagina.
Yeah, me too. Let's all just have sex changes. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna blow the show up.
if we all get sex changes,
Yeah.
Beaver be the only male on the show.
We just let him fuck us.
Well, sorry, Beaver, I wouldn't
I'm
let
not-
you fuck
I'm not
me.
getting anywhere near that.
Hey, that was
How much money you got?
Ask an idiot later. I thought.
Which one? Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
My fucking brain, dude.
Yeah, it's
Something wrong
fucking
with it.
rot.
Hey, there's something wrong
It's
with my
fucking
head.
rot. It's peace.
My kitten caboodle is fucking brutal.
Ah, shit.
See that? I can flow too. I'm a rapper.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He thinks he is.
Like, you ready for my favorite tranny update of the week? Okay. Transgender activists force menstrual products brand Always to remove woman symbol from packaging.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So apparently, these transgender groups said not. It's not just females that have
Period.
menstrual cycles.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a man have a real menstrual cycle though?
Maybe.
I'm looking at.
Season before I came here.
We're pretty sure.
Maybe
Chris
I'm
has
the
cancer.
first male menstrual cycle. That's what's going on. That's why that's what we keep on for my
Wait,
evaluation.
we're gonna get Chris on the fucking all. That's what we're gonna do.
Dude, they
let's
could
Training
Photoshop.
update.
Let's just Photoshop it. Let's
Sponsor.
Photoshop Chris's
We
picture
can.
on there.
Hey, we have another training update.
We
Chris
will.
is a girl now.
Chris,
Chris,
I need you to take a face picture later. So
Chris
I
had
can-
his first period. So Venus, the company Venus, they have a symbol. It's called the Venus symbol, a circle with a plus sign and a cross beneath it, which is the female fucking whatever.
I'm your Venus.
I never knew that. I never knew what that meant.
Yeah, we probably I could probably guess that, but they've removed it from their packaging and all female imagery on the packaging. So yeah, I can buy a tampon if I've got a little anal seepage going on. I can buy a tampon. There you go.
Pretty messed up.
It's super fucked up.
Chris is about to go live his best life
He's
right
gonna
now.
He's gonna open that door. Hey, you got a tampon?
It's disgusting.
The worst news I got all week. I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan, and apparently Cardi B is going to be in the new Fast and Furious.
Perfect.
And the movies are kind of cheesy, anyways. Let's be honest. I love them just because of the action, and like I've watched them since the beginning. Since the beginning of time.
Did you like Hobbs and Shaw?
I didn't watch it yet. I haven't watched it.
Oh,
yet.
you didn't?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Surprised.
I was disappointed with them even making that, though.
It's got your boy The Rock.
I know it's got The Rock, and I probably will watch it, and I probably will enjoy it. But listen to this.
Did you dab
shit.
it?
Listen to this. Ready?
It was so blessed. The last day of filming in the UK.
This is Vin Diesel,
All
by the way.
love, Always.
He did gay porn.
You would know.
Take a nappy
Yeah.
nap.
Listen to this bitch.
I've been saying this the whole day. Nappy nap.
Nappy nap.
Remember that nappy nap.
Who is that? Selena Gomez?
That is Cardi B. That's her and Vin
That was
Diesel.
Cardi B?
Can somebody? Hey, do you like Cardi B?
Yeah, I am a
Obviously,
Cardi B fan.
dude.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
You don't ask a dancer if she
female.
likes Cardi B, dude. That's her. Have you ever thought about the rap
That's
name?
our mascot. Cardi B is the
Yes.
stripper fucking mascot.
Without
She's
a
an
doubt.
idiot, though. What?
Have you ever thought she's the what? I mean, ex stripper, fucking just killing the game, killing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing the
do you-
game.
would you ever want to be a rapper?
Would I?
I
Yeah.
could ghostwrite for you. I could probably make you. Really
Let's
rich.
not get
That's a
into this,
horrible
Chris.
idea. That's a horrible
I think
idea.
I would be so dope as a rapper. Yeah.
I will save you from what's her name?
You know, it's funny. She kind of
T.I.'s
looks
ra-
she
girl
kinda
rapper.
looks- Oh,
Krayshawn?
no, she looks like Snow the Product.
Oh yeah.
What's the T.Y. girl rapper?
Izzy.
A
Izzy.
little bit.
I would save you from embarrassment like that. I would write some bars for you.
Yeah, she'd be like, my noodles, I can doodle.
Yeah.
There
Hell
on
yeah.
Sway in the morning. Let's go. So you're
go.
not gonna be a rapper.
No.
No rapper.
Right.
You're right.
What, and I should have asked you this earlier. I'm sorry for going back to our story. Fuck. What's the end goal here, Lindsay? Other than marry a millionaire.
Other than marry a millionaire, what's the other angle?
Let's say you don't marry a millionaire. Where do you want to be in 10 years?
A millionaire.
There we go.
Nice.
I like it. I mean,
Your own
honestly,
girl,
and
get the
I
girl.
told her, we talked about, like, I told her, I was like, have you been saving your money?
Yeah, you
investing
need to
it?
talk to him like financially. Maybe that's your calling. You could be a stripper financial advisor.
I love it.
That would be great.
and just have an office and
Yeah, that's dope.
As
dude,
long
you
as-
should
as
really
long
do
as-
that.
as
She
long
would
as-
send you
fucking
clientele, dude.
As long as somebody's husband doesn't offer first.
Yeah.
Dude, that's $1 million idea there, Matt.
Your whole clientele would be strippers.
Do what? The strippers?
Yes, you could just be a financial advisor for strippers and have a
I can just
building.
imagine,
with-
how about I go in there and I'm getting a dance and I just give them my car, but hey, listen.
Just, you'd be like,
here's-
God damn it, Diamond Dust. Do we really need the BMW?
yeah.
You already got the Land Rover. Let's put this into a 401k. Let's get our bonds going. Whatever you'd say.
What's our allowance for Coke for the week?
Hey.
Right. Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, seriously, do we need $500 in Coke this week? If you talk to some of my friends, they probably
Bump that down to
disagree
2
with me,
and
but
buy
yeah.
a quarter
Hey,
pound a
lose
week.
your friends and you'll be all right.
That's true.
Oh, Ralph's back.
Yeah. Yeah. There it
Ralph's
is.
done Ralphing.
In the house. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Mike's favorite part of the show.
Oh, perfect. Sports are gay.
Let's go. Lindsay, are you a sports fan?
No.
No.
Hey, look, I'm subscribing now.
Yeah.
I'm not a sports fan.
Let's be honest, you're gonna subscribe regardless, but
Negative.
Hey, she did know
I
that
saved
was-
my money.
She did know about the Dolphins player. She did know about that one.
oh, you didn't know she was? Did he tell you he was a Dolphins player?
No, she
You
was
just
just talking
assumed.
about that on the show.
I know that. I can't remember the,
Guys,
the
calm
complete
down.
story.
Calm down, guys.
Beaver, don't yell.
Calm down.
Yeah, hey, know your role, jabroni. Pacers, Colts, nothing.
I met a Colts player one time. I can't remember his name. And
Yeah, she legally has to say that, by the way.
Yeah.
I think his name was Peter.
Peter.
And
I did meet somebody.
Go ahead. Was it Roy Hibbert?
No, I didn't meet him.
Well, he was there that night. You were there.
Was I?
Yep.
Oh, I'm oblivious to everything.
Can you just shoot it initials and then let everybody guess?
So there's somebody real famous.
We know the initials are MT.
Oh.
I met Lil Boosie
Michael
one time.
Thomas.
Lil
for the
Boosie,
Saints.
let's go. Michael
That's what we're
Thomas.
talking about.
Yeah.
Was that you secretly?
Did you hang out with Boozy or just hate him?
I did.
Lil Boosie.
Yeah, I hung out with him one time.
Does he
Cool.
talk like a little bitch in person?
Does he talk?
By the way, like I can't listen to him because like that real high voice.
Like,
Yeah. Hey,
It's
but
not
Chris,
gangster to me.
he's
I
got.
just I can just picture her shaking her ass.
Let's all
and,
calm down,
like,
Chris.
Wipe it up.
He's got a rap career.
Boosie's horrible.
Okay.
You don't like Boozy?
I like Boozy.
I love
That
it.
voice, dude, can't do it. Sound like
Dunk
a
Man
little,
wants
like
to
you're
rap
holding
now.
your fucking nose and rapping like that. I can't do it,
Yeah,
dude.
but you like Jay-Z.
Yeah, he sucks.
Jay-Z, hope. Shit, Jay-Z's the boss.
So what
dude.
was it? Boosie you were afraid to say for a second, or somebody else we should know about here?
Nope. Boosie was cool. Yeah.
So you don't keep track of the sports games at all?
No.
I would definitely try. If I were you, I would definitely like dropping in these.
That's the ones that you're gonna get.
Yeah,
You're gonna get them.
Football
real
players.
fast.
the
Oh,
ball
drop into the
players.
DMs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, gross. You know, they
I did
probably-
just drop
I
in
bet
like,
they-
hey, great game today.
Hey, great game today.
For $100, I'll rate your dick. Send me a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should let me make a catfish account of pictures of you and jump in these DMs, and I'll hook you up.
He just wants a bunch of dick pictures.
That did sound like some low key gay shit.
Oh, low key my ass.
Oh, I'm a little sketchy now. I'm glad Mike's sitting between us. Today.
Yeah, well, I'm not proud of it.
So how the Colts look today?
How'd their dicks look?
Hey,
I do love the pants in football, though.
you do love the football
I
pants.
love
What about
to-
baseball pants? That seems to be what a
Yeah.
lot of females
Oh,
go
yeah,
for.
you know, because you can see the penis.
That's
So
the
that's
cup that they're
outline's
wearing now.
important to you.
Yes.
So if they've got a huge,
They're wearing cups though.
okay, who are you going for? Are you going for the guy that's got a little nub dick, but you know he's worth $500,000? Or are you going for the dude that you can literally just see his dick hangs to his knee? Which one are you going to for a good time?
Well,
Chris is calling you out right now.
I hope the nub dick keeps
Yeah.
coming back.
baby. It's not real.
I'm probably gonna fuck the dude with the nub dick too. Let's
Yeah,
go.
fuck yeah. It don't destroy the property too much either. You know what I mean?
Speaking of the Colts,
The moneymaker don't get fucking beat up too
Oh,
much
yeah.
with the nub dick.
Yeah, that's a
Feel
good
me?
point, Chris. I'm glad you thought about that.
We wonder why his assholes bleed.
Hey, that's a win-win, dude. It's like the gift.
Yeah, so the Colts won today, and it wasn't pretty at all.
I'm glad Vinny got to hit the game winner. Is all
Yeah,
I gotta say.
I had
Just-
no doubt
I
that he was
was
going
like,
to nail
what?
that kick. I
What's
had no-
going on right now, Vinny?
I
Let's
had
go.
I had no doubt that he was going to nail that kick. But you did want to bring up something about your favorite team, the Patriots.
What's
you think
up with
it's
them?
it's last year in New England for Tom Brady? You think?
Oh, they sold all that. He sold his house. His TB12 sold the house. And sold the house.
You think it's official?
No,
Where's he going?
He isn't going anywhere. I think I mean, maybe
He's downsizing.
maybe he's retiring at the end of the year.
I hope
Everybody
so.
ever think
Fuck.
about that? I think this might be the end. They're so cocky that they're going to win it all.
Or he could just
Just
be
gonna say,
dying
"Let's go ahead and hang it up."
They're not going to win it.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I think when they're tested, they're going to be smacked in the mouth. Is that how you like it, Lindsay?
I like to be
We have
smacked.
we have a mutual friend that likes being smacked. By the way.
Yeah, we do.
Beaver? The Beaver?
Yeah, it's Beaver.
Well, I like to be smacked too.
You like to be smacked? Has anybody ever punched you during sex?
I did get unexpectedly hit really hard one time during sex, and it was a little, like
Just
oh,
drop an elbow on you.
Hello.
He's like, yeah, baby, and just fucking drops an elbow, Tito
Basically,
Ortiz
that's
style
how
on her.
Hello, 911.
Yeah.
I gave a girl a black eye once.
Really?
Yeah, she was like hit me. So this is I was probably 19 at the time. So it was like this is rather new. The hitting part was rather new.
Just told
So-
you hit her in the face.
In the face.
at 19.
And yeah, 19. So I gave her a little smack. She's like, no, hit me. So I gave her a little hard smack. She's like, no, hit me. And I go, bam.
She's gonna sue you, bub. She's gonna sue you.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
this
when I
ever
get
blows
money,
up,
yeah.
she's gonna
What's the
sue you.
Yeah,
statute?
now that you just admitted it live.
Yeah,
What's the
that
statute
sucks.
of limitations?
I don't
on
know,
that?
but I don't think I've ever hit a woman.
Nope, neither have I.
I really don't think I have.
No, just during sex,
Still, abuse is abuse, buddy.
Yeah,
This girl's got she's
brain
probably
damage.
She definitely has brain damage now.
PTSD.
Yeah.
PTSD. Anytime somebody does a jumping jack, raises her hand, she hits the deck.
He's got a fucking support animal because
Yeah.
Matt fucking
Yeah.
beat the shit out of him.
Jesus Christ. What a time to be alive. We got to talk about LeBron James.
Oh, for
we
Lindsay, this is the part of the show where I stare at my phone and don't pay attention.
I can't
to
be too
anything.
mad at LeBron this week. He made me some change.
Did you see
Maybe a
LeBron?
little change.
Did you see LeBron? His hairpiece like fell out or whatever.
Really? I did
Yeah.
not.
So it's obviously nothing's made a better comeback than LeBron James's hair. By the way, see here, and Anthony Davis actually gives him like a heads up. Hey, your fucking hair is like fucked up.
Your hair's falling off.
Your hair is big. I don't know. Let's see if there's some audio.
Why
here.
did he just go bald?
I mean, he must. It must. His hairpiece must be made in China.
The starting forwards.
So LeBron's here on the sideline. Anthony Davis is pointing at him like, "Hey, bro, your hair's fucked
The
up."
Jazz starting forwards, 51-7.
I thought there'd be audio about the actual thing, but my favorite thing that happened. All
I mean,
week.
that's what you get for buying shit that's made in China.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Yeah.
He's loyal.
You gotta get American made. It won't fall off.
He got his toupee on wish.com.
yeah.
I do think Carlos Boozer had my favorite hair ever, though, where he actually like had it kind of painted or something like that on
He's
his
fucking
head.
hairstylist now or what?
It wasn't hair. It was
this
just
recently?
painted on. That was a while back.
And it's like dripping down his face.
Yeah.
I used
yeah.
to date another Muslim guy that like spray painted his bald spots. Yeah.
Spray painted it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Just do what I do. Just give up.
Or you just if
Yeah.
it starts shadowing back, you just let it eat, grow it out, make it look
Yeah.
white trashy.
A little
this.
white trash mullet.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ralph, how's it
Every
going?
NASCAR driver nowadays has the long hair with the hats.
Oh, the long hair.
It's dude. This hair and this hat, white trash chicks at the gas station all over me, dude. I catch him looking all the time.
I catch him a
Oh,
look.
Looking way
my
more than your
God.
wife is.
You said how did LeBron win you money this week?
Scored the first point in their home opener.
What-
But I put $25 on him to score the first point because I was on tilt because I lost a bet before that,
right?
and because the Astros decided to start 0-2 in that series. Fucking Jesus, it's tied up now. But anyways, he scored the first point, man. $20 hit me 150, and then I got a point for a free bet every point after that he scored. So it was like 19, and I doubled that. But we're having another. The week is rolling again for Dunkman, DFS, Blue Collar. I'm getting screenshots from people currently as we're doing the show that are winning money.
And you're
by listening
bragging, saying
and-
that your latest episode got a lot of hits. you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, and actually, that latest episode got more hits than our
last one.
podcasts. Yeah, how about
So
that?
he's getting a little cocky now.
Yeah.
How about
Hey, I
this?
bet it doesn't top this one. Though. You're gonna be playing catch up after this episode, buddy.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
fine.
my show, I'm letting other people learn how to make money, and this current show, we're just teaching
What-
people how to lose their money.
To Lindsay.
Yes.
You're the one winning them, and she's the one losing.
Hey, everybody that won money on Dunkman DFS,
Go
let's
subscribe,
subscribe to
yeah.
Lynsey Dol
Yeah.
and go ahead and give it back to her.
That's onlyfans.com/Lynsey Dol. LYNSEYDOLL. Don't ask me why I remembered that.
Oh, you've already got it.
I'm gonna be the first daily
Don't
sports
lie.
show sponsored by a fans only website.
Dude, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
I mean,
Be
she's
awesome.
not going to sponsor you, but
I mean, if I get her enough clientele, she might throw it out there.
I know somebody that can afford to subscribe to your website now.
My website or hers.
Demonis Sabonis.
There, you got paid.
Let's go. Thank God the Pacers did the right thing. We actually nominated
idea.
Kevin Pritchard last week. Fuck, for the shitbag titty fuck of the week because he wasn't going to sign Sabonis, and
And he
now
did
we
it.
did. So
And
thank
now
God.
they've-
Do you know?
He definitely listened to the show and
Definitely
was like,
was
"We
like,
gotta
hey,
get
we
this guy
got-
signed."
Oh, I don't want that trophy. I don't want that shitbag
Yeah.
titty fuck trophy.
Nope.
By the way, Lindsay, we do, every week we go through a bunch of stories of dumb fucks across America, mostly of them on meth. And at the end of the show, we nominate somebody as a shitbag titty fuck of the week. So
Could be anybody. And then
Yeah.
at the end of the year, we're gonna send a shit
you can nominate somebody here in this
trophy
room.
Oh, I
to
could
the
nominate
winner.
Somebody.
If you want to nominate Beaver,
anybody.
please do.
Anybody that pissed you off this week or news story
Ralph.
or anything.
maybe I was going to say anybody that's been staring at you the entire show.
Yeah, like Ralph.
I think me and Ralph are friends now.
You guys are good.
Yeah, we're good now. Yeah.
Oh, did he give you some drugs or what?
They gave her some fireball.
Yeah.
Dude, Ralph is a
Yeah.
wild card sitting
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
I wish we had him on camera.
He's
Hey.
good people. I told him he may be able to be
No,
on
Ralph.
the show. once.
Ralph's awesome. You know, he went to school for a while. Same school I went to.
Hey, can I tell them?
We went to school for a while.
I'm going to tell them the story about. So when we were younger, me and my brother obviously still live with my father, and we had a mutual friend over, and then Ralph was over at the house.
Oh Jesus!
There we go. And so anyways, Doug Boring brings a porn over on VHS because that's what we grew up with.
VHS times.
Correct.
Great time.
The first porn I watched for VHS tapes for sure.
So all of us are in the front room standing around this TV.
I still remember the name.
Laughing like little children that we are. And Ralph proceeds to go to the bathroom. Well, he's been in there a little bit longer than we think he should to take a shit.
Yeah.
Kind of like he did earlier by going outside.
Yeah.
Correct. And
I'm gonna go get Fireball. Man, Ralph's got Fireball 3 times this week.
So I'm like, well, where the hell's Ralph at? And Doug's like, he's been in the bathroom. Matt's like, go check on it. So we bust the door open. This guy's standing in front of the mirror with his pants down.
Nah.
What are you looking at yourself for?
I don't know. He didn't have his dick out, I don't think, but his tidy whities were on. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Dude, he wasn't going to get Fireball. He was going to fire off them balls.
Speaking of Lindsay, do you watch porn at all?
Yes.
She's got to cut and copy and paste her shows.
This is a question that we ask every female that's on the show. What kind of porn do you like?
Oh, wow.
What? Okay, is the list that you don't like shorter?
Are you embarrassed with your Google search history?
No.
I am for sure. Absolutely embarrassed.
I got on like a sex doll kick where I wanted to watch like sex doll porn. Yeah.
Like guys fuck sex dolls or girls fuck?
Yeah, both.
You
Both?
should make a sex doll.
What about like the fleshlights? You ever watch guys like jerk off with fleshlights? That'll
What
get
is
you
that?
off. That ain't such a
Flashlight?
question.
You don't know what it is?
You don't know what it is?
A fleshlight? Chris has like 4 of
It's
them.
a flashlight that you fuck.
It looks like a flashlight. You screw the top off.
There's actual
And then
porn
you can
stars
have-
that have fleshlights of like replicas of their vagina.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen replicas like
Beaver,
and
which ones do
butthole
you own?
replicas.
Yeah, I had that done.
You had your
Did
butthole
you?
replicated?
Both.
Beaver, what did that cost to get a copy?
Have you ever done the
Only
butt-
$100?
Have you ever done the butthole chocolate?
I was going to ask that same question.
I should.
Yeah.
You should sell them.
You
You
can sell those to everybody all day
You
long.
should get eat my ass.
Yeah.
Eat my ass this Valentine's Day.
Ralph?
Ralph's in.
It's be like a Lynsey Dol balloon knot.
I know
12
what I'm
pack.
getting Chris for Valentine's Day this year. It's gonna be a whole fucking
It's
box
a
of
Lindsay package.
Lindsay's ass.
I'm gonna buy all of you guys the butthole package.
I cannot wait. We'll eat them on the show.
Yeah, dude, that'll be
His for
great.
free. Ralph
be
is
a-
getting his for free.
Oh,
We've shit on Ralph enough today.
yeah. Hey, thanks for being on, but not on.
Thanks for wearing
Yeah.
bibs.
Oh,
Speaking of eating ass, so what kind of porn do you like?
I like to watch ass get ate too on porn.
You do?
Really?
I like porn.
do you like
I
your
don't-
ass ate?
No.
No,
it
but you
doesn't
like
feel
watching it?
anything, Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris, do you like your ass
I've
ate?
never had my ass ate.
The guy who taught me to DJ loves getting his butt.
Dude, well, I was gonna drop his name, but I won't.
I've never had mine licked. So I don't know if I like it or not.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody wants to lick that thing right
Yeah,
now.
it tastes like iron.
They might
probably.
get HIV.
A lot of iron. It'd be like licking a penny.
Did you know I heard that a guy, he got like
A bloody asshole?
chlamydia or like gonorrhea or something
From
a
eating
dog.
ass?
Ugh.
From
a
what?
dog?
From a dog, yeah.
What,
Like-
licking
You know
his
a guy?
shit?
like the dog had like chlamydia or gonorrhea from like eating something or doing something. I don't know how the fuck a dog gets chlamydia or
Peanut
gonorrhea.
butter on the
Damn.
nuts.
Actually,
So-
I know how dog gets.
So he
chlamydia.
let the
Beaver
dog
has
like lick
sex
his
with it.
shit and then he got
like his face or whatever, and then he got like chlamydia or like gonorrhea or something crazy all over his face.
Is that why you got rid of your
Damn.
dog, Mike?
No, I got rid of the dog because the dog barks too much.
Yeah.
Could you imagine getting like canine AIDS?
Canine AIDS.
Canine
They
AIDS.
got
Explain that
canine
to
AIDS.
live.
That is the name of the show.
Canine AIDS. Canine AIDS with Lynsey Dol. You're really gonna have to explain that to your fucking friends there. Jesus Christ.
So we watched a show the other day.
So sex dolls. Why do a lot of women like lesbian porn?
I don't know.
Are you into lesbian porn?
Not so much. No.
What about gay porn?
I've watched gay porn. Yeah.
it's not that entertaining.
I have.
Everybody, look, you guys can talk
Whoa.
shit all day long, but you're on porn sites. It's on there.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is.
He's
No,
like, yeah,
what's-
it's
what's
on there.
the-
I don't fucking watch it though.
Yeah, I don't watch it either, but I've ran across it.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I've taken a peek.
I've
like,
seen
I'm
it,
not
but
fucking
I've
stupid.
never hit the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Like stepdad.
The
fucks
girls never
stepson or
came. The
something.
girls never came.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Where are the girls
Never
at?
came.
Where are they Yeah.
I played that David Guetta
What's
song.
the storyline
Where
like
the
on gay
girls
porn?
at?
I don't know. I don't.
Storyline.
You're a storyline guy.
I know. Like
I gotta
I'm trying
know
to think
why.
of
I have to know why the
the
nurse is
guy
fucking
shows
the
up with
doctor.
a box and he's like,
It's
I've got a
always
package
split
for you. And the
times.
other guy's like, I've got one for you.
You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to write it. I couldn't write a gay porn. I couldn't think of a plot.
No, actually, I will take that back. I have actually watched one, the bait bus one.
You know,
Bait
dude,
buff.
you literally talked about jacking off to tranny porn. last
That's
week.
true. You did.
Yeah, the trainee was
Yes.
fucking a girl though. No, but like
Ralph's unhappy with you.
there's
There's gonna be a penis. Let it have tits with it.
His face does not look
there's
happy.
a chick. There's a chick. I can't yell right now.
What's
My
his
voice is
name?
fucked up. No, but they have one called the bait bus, where a girl baits a guy to get in a thing, and a dude sucks his dick. I accidentally watched that once, and I was like, "What?" I was like,
And he
"What
let
the
it go
fuck is
down?
this? What the fuck is this?" Yeah, let it go down. I mean, obviously it's scripted.
Are they all
motherfucker,
like
but
that?
I've only watched one. It was an accident. It was
Yeah.
an accident. Like I said,
The female never came.
yeah. Yeah, well, no, there was a female there. That's what got me. It shows a fucking girl and a guy, and the next thing I know, some dude's boning another dude. I'm like, all right, it's my
Hey,
time.
Yeah, I've never.
I was
got
like the
in on that.
SpongeBob meme. All right, I'm gonna head out.
The craziest shit that I've gotten is like the Japanese rape porn on like the subway, which I've talked about
Well,
quite a bit.
that stuff's. I think that stuff's scripted too.
Well, that shit shows up all the time, dude, and it's always blurred out.
You get pissed off.
Oh, like the fuck dicks and vaginas and stuff are blurred out.
What's the weirdest thing that's got you off then? See, Mike's
It
wondering
wasn't,
on
it wasn't a tranny porn. Was
No, it
it?
wasn't tranny porn.
It's not gay if it's in a three-way.
Yeah.
I heard that somewhere.
Calm down, Liliana.
So
Well, I think I don't know. I mean, I felt a little shamed about the whole like sex doll porn.
You felt
Why?
shamed?
It's an inanimate object.
Right.
It doesn't have feelings.
Actually, one time I also watched a girl masturbate with some food. I can't remember exactly. what it
Masturbate with
was.
food. We had a
Right.
Ask an Idiot section on the show about what food you would like to fuck.
yeah,
That was a serious question. Have you ever stuck any sort of cucumber, any sort of food up there? Carrots,
Baby carrots.
bratwurst.
Hey, as long as it had $1 million.
Yeah.
I did stick a beer bottle.
Up your pussy once?
Yeah.
So did Chris once.
Did you complete the beer bottle? Like
Yeah.
drink it all?
That is a very rude question.
So have you ever
I've jacked off to like Lois Griffin porn before.
Oh my god.
Like Lois and Meg fucking getting it on.
From like Family Guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, I just dove down the wormhole and I got stuck, dude. Goddamn.
I know it happens
Don't
every
judge me,
time.
man.
I'm
Don't
no
judge me.
judgment here, but
And
I just-
how much guilt do you feel after you blow your load? That's the worst part.
I mean,
You
I
have to
might be
immediately-
a complete psychopath. 'Cause
You
I
have to
just-
immediately drop.
I
your
just
knees
go,
and
all
start
right, now I got to
praying.
walk out of the bathroom like nothing happened. And I walk out and I'm like, hey, babe.
just in here watching Family Guy.
Speaking of super gay shit, how about Dwight Howard finger banging George Niang? Did you see this?
I watched that video.
George,
I don't think he was finger banging.
George
him.
Niang, former Pacer, got finger banged by Dwight Howard.
I tagged you in the video on Twitter.
You even liked it,
I
you
did.
fuck.
You liked it.
Yeah.
What a fag.
Your heart liked it. I did too.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, so Dwight Howard's back to being Dwight Howard. In the middle of a Utah Jazz versus Los Angeles Lakers game, Dwight Howard fell to the ground onto George Niang and decided to finger him. Yeah, literally. I mean, that's all.
He
That's the
didn't-
story.
I watched that video. And it doesn't look
His
like
finger's in his ass.
Is it in his ass?
He kind of keeps it there for an extended period.
Yeah, it's not just a hey, how you doing? It's
Yeah.
like, hey, my finger's in your butt. What are you gonna do about
Beaver,
it?
you hit me with the Kawhi Leonard. Hey, hey.
Yeah, that one,
That's
but-
the only one I've seen.
No,
That
there was
amazing.
there was one before that.
Oh, there it is.
The best part of this article says there have been tons of speculation of him being gay, and this might have confirmed it.
He said he wasn't. He said
What happens if he fingers MT?
Oh, he's checking that oil, dude. I just watched it.
Let me see.
That did get me off there. Just hearing Lindsay say that.
it wasn't Lois Griffin.
In my honestly,
Oh,
my
there you
favorite sports story, my favorite.
Oh, that did seem like a very.
That's definitely that's penetration.
Yeah, the white gentleman didn't seem happy.
I felt like there was like a little.
A little
tickle-
finger, you
like a
think?
little tickle
I
point
don't
in there.
know.
Just the tip. Just
Uh,
the tip of the finger.
Just the tip.
Speaking of penetration, we did have a porn star make her MMA debut this week.
Oh.
A porn star?
Yeah, Orion Star. I did check out her shit. Lindsay, you might be into it. This chick gets beat the fuck out of.
Oh.
We talked about puking.
Oh.
We talked about puking on the show too. This chick, because I'd never heard of her. Orion Star. She, the There's
She's cute.
porn. There's porn of her choking on dick to where she starts puking on the guy. I'm like,
That happened to
that's
me
about
one
when
time.
that's about when I came. By the way,
Yeah.
That happened to me one time, and I threw up all over him and myself, and he kept going.
Jesus,
That's
Christ.
a trooper.
What a champ.
Battle alert.
Oh man, you threw up on him, and he was just like, he went for it.
Yep.
He's like, keep going, baby.
Yep. Yeah.
Ralph, that was pretty strong, of you bro. I'm pretty.
That's a good guy right there.
Damn, Ralph, man.
Ralph.
No wonder you guys like each other so much.
So she's already got a pet name for you.
So she made her MMA debut in the article. She got fucking blasted, by the way, and no pun intended. But the article says porn star gets pounded in TKO.
That's the best headline ever.
I mean,
It
you
was
guys will
coming.
just shit right on this fucking female.
It was coming.
Seriously. Her real name is Rebecca Beckman. So defeat a pro MMA debut. She took a pounding in the fist of Elise Reed at Bellator 231. So I've been saying that I want more football players to transition to MMA after they retire.
Why?
Because they're elite athletes. I want to see them beat the fuck
What about
out
more
of each other.
porn stars after this debate?
Yeah, fuck
Maybe.
it. Let's get
You want getting more fists in the face?
more fists in the face. Yeah, get fisted in the face instead of the pussy.
That could be a T-shirt.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I want to see.
for like be a UFC T-shirt for porn stars. They could have their own league.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, Mike.
All right. I'm just saying. Let's get that money.
And I do have to, the opposite of shitbag titty fuck, Randy Couture, who's an MMA fighter, had a heart attack this week and walked himself to the hospital.
Walk himself?
That's pretty incredible. Then after he was released from the hospital, like 2 days later, walked himself home. Just had a heart attack. He's like, I'm gonna take a stroll. I'm having a heart attack, and I'm gonna take a meaningful stroll down to the hospital and get
God
myself
bless
checked
his
out.
heart.
So man, how about that?
God bless him.
How about that? Okay, let's talk about people we hate. Okay.
Ashley Weimer.
Hey, can you hate Ashley though? She pretty much, think about all the money you've made off the last 10 years. It's kind of,
Off of
it's her fault.
Yeah.
Her ideas.
Right. Yeah.
And now,
So why do you hate
isn't
her?
she super religious now?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Not
She's all
according to the last
married.
video that I saw.
Last video. Oh,
What was the last video you saw?
I got woken up by Beaver at like 6 a.m. one day. He's like, "Hey, you need to get on Facebook." He's like, check out the video that Ashley Weimer just got fucking tagged in. Lo and behold, right there on Facebook, she's getting fucking just blasted, pounded.
No.
Full sex video. Yeah,
Yep.
on Facebook. Some chick posted.
And he
tagged
made
her
sure
in
to
it.
save it before it got taken down.
Yeah, I downloaded that shit. Yeah. I was like, this is black man.
All right,
Perfect.
boys, we'll talk later.
Yeah, we'll talk later. Yeah, I sent a few people, Beaver included.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Beaver literally calls me at 6 a.m. He's like, hey,
What are you doing up at 6 a.m.?
look at
I don't
that
know.
video.
Oh,
I got no
Ashley
idea.
Weimer on Facebook.
Oh, we know what he did after that.
He's beating off, dude.
I'm just kind of disappointed he fought at me first.
Yeah. Didn't
I'm just
even
really
finish. She's like,
disappointed.
I've got to tell Matthew.
I was like, whoa, this is fucking nuts.
I knew you would appreciate it.
Hey, keep in mind too when Ralph talks, you don't have a microphone, guys. So
We'll get you one sometime.
yeah, you'll learn the privilege one day. So Blackface Pumpkins. Have you heard about this?
No, but I love it already.
Okay, Blackface Pumpkins pulled from Bed Bath & Beyond. So they have literally pumpkins that were black. with
Oh,
white
give me a
faces.
fucking break.
What a time to be alive, guys. It wasn't about the pumpkin itself, but what was done to the pumpkin. Oh, God.
What was done to the pumpkin?
Give it a
Yeah,
shot.
Beaver tried to fuck it. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond has stopped selling black jack-o'-lanterns and, after complaints of decorations are a form of blackface. So anything black. My black car is blackface.
Well,
Yeah.
So I can't dress as black. You know what's funny is my brother dressed up as like the Bee Gees like several years ago. Went to the Long Branch, like dressed up as Black Man into the Long Branch, had a fucking fro on. My brother can never run for president now.
He definitely wouldn't walk
That
into
was
like
the stopping
Bubba's
point of
dressed like that.
presidency.
Actually, I think he probably would have. Yeah, I think he would have.
My grandparents had the blackface like lawn gnome thing growing up.
Oh,
That-
my
I
favorite.
look back on it and it's like super racist.
the one that looks like it's like taming a horse or something
yeah,
like that.
well, it was like holding like a
A
lamp.
lantern.
We've
Yeah.
seen Black Santas at downtown at Prairie Scott or wherever the fuck that Connor Prairie Scott, wherever that fucking store's at.
Where we got the wine from?
No, we didn't get wine there. We were going to the Hammer Nigel show. We
Oh
seen Black
yeah.
Santas,
No, I mean,
and
I
it was
thought
just-
I
it
thought that was
awkward.
the.
I
where we
still
picked the
remember you
donation
selling
up.
Gary Coleman.
Yeah, I
the fat
did sell.
hat.
Yeah, and I said this is.
Could
I
you
s-
imagine having him hold that now? Well, you,
The fathead?
yes,
That'd be great.
dude. You get in so much fucking trouble.
Oh, well.
They'd call you racist up and down.
The glory years of the Pacer game going to.
So apparently, the what is it? NAACP regional director come out and said the declaration showed an extreme lack of sensitivity. So what a day to be alive where nothing's sacred. You can't do anything. You literally can't do anything. Lynsey, what do you think about PC culture? PC. Politically correct.
Oh, I think
Pretty much the Karens. You can't say that.
yeah. All
You should be able to get a
Karens.
pod. You should do a podcast somewhere in Greenfield and talk about your bow.
I would
Your
watch
bloody
it.
asshole.
Yeah, Chris talks about his bloody asshole like every week.
Then you could set up a Patreon and be like, "Hey, if you want to
I
watch
will
my
take
podcast,
a picture of your bloody asshole and put it on my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh my God. You should do like
I don't want that,
100.
hey, you get 1% of the revenue."
100 likes and you see my butthole.
Right, I should start having all you guys send me pictures of your penises, and I'll put on my own land. I'll give you guys like $5.
Yeah, right. You're not suckering me, and my dick's worth more than $5. Give me 10.
I'll give you $8.50.
$8.50. We'll bargain after the show.
I'll give you $1 for inch. I'll give you
Oh, God bless you.
And buy me a pack of smokes.
What the fuck?
I'll have the ring pop around it.
Say what?
Your dick is ring pop.
Sell myself for a pack of Camel
Possibly.
Lights and a cheeseburger.
There you go. That's what's up.
Why do I feel like Chris would hang out with this next person? Man named Tupac Shakur arrested in
great.
Tennessee for meth possession and other charges.
That sounds like his
So
best friend.
this guy's from Carthage, by the way.
Yeah.
Police in Tennessee arrested a man named Tupac A. Shakur, 40, after they say he pulled a knife on them and was found with meth.
Awesome.
Surprise! A guy pulls fucking knife out on cops and he's high on meth.
So I smoked your meth, motherfucker.
Officers with the Johnson City Police Department, about 25 minutes from Bristol, received calls Friday about Shakur, who had active warrants for arrest for another department.
on me.
He's sitting in the corner selling meth. The guy's white.
He
by
hits
the
that
way.
meth pipe, dude. He starts getting paranoid. Like, all eyes
That's
on me. All eyes on me. Looking at the blinds.
This definitely happens once a week in Carthage, right?
I mean, I just picture how awesome it'd be to be named Tupac Shakur and be in like junior high
I
school
could
at
just-
Nicetown High School.
I just picture you on meth probably thinks you're Tupac.
I'm just, and like I would maybe like name, like what other name would be better than that? I mean, that's the best, right?
I don't know.
Tupac?
I don't know. Dunkman 44.
No, 42. Get it right.
42.
I think
Sorry about that.
I think I'd rather be named like John Holmes or something. No, he died of AIDS.
Like what would you like? What would you say if I had like I mean, I'm 36. No, I haven't had a biological kid. I got a couple step kids, but if I had like a biological kid and I named him Marshall Mathers Duncan,
I would be like, dude, that's retarded. Don't do that,
bro.
I would think, how much meth did you smoke?
Yeah.
No, if I ever had a son, his name's it's Dale.
Dale.
I'm naming him Dale. Dale Duncan. Sounds like a race car driver, dude.
Sounds like a racist.
Well, the good thing is we know it's not going to happen. All right,
Dale Duncan, dude. So I just want to be able to say Dale, yeah, at his sports events, and I want to be able to say praise.
So you're naming your kid for selfish reasons.
Praise God, raise Dale. So, you know,
Jesus Christ.
hashtag every picture I post of him. Praise God. Raise
Hey, would
Dale.
you let your kid trick or treat past the age of 13?
I mean, if he's bringing it to me while I'm playing Call of Duty,
there's a town in Virginia that says it will fine people over the age of 14 for trick or treating.
Yeah, talking about like
$250.
arrests and shit.
How are you gonna find out? Like
You be carding all these fucking kids?
Let me see your state ID.
I totally,
please.
dude. I would get a sugar rush at fucking 15
But I mean-
and go out on Halloween and just start collecting candy. I wouldn't even dress up. I'd
They're
show up
probably
at
just
people's doors
saving.
like,
They're
"Give me
probably
some fucking
saving.
candy."
They're probably saving these kids from getting bullied. I mean, what fucking kid trick or treats at 14?
I don't know.
Don't lie, Matt.
It's like
you
a-
were stealing candy from your.
I was stealing
from your girl.
candy.
What is
You
that?
are
A
stealing
freshman?
candy from your girl.
Freshman, I think probably 13 was the oldest.
Yeah, I was
went
out
to.
stealing and TPing.
Oh yeah,
people's
yeah.
houses.
It quickly became that.
Throwing eggs. You know, Halloween quickly turned into
Doing
let's
meth.
go fuck people up. Meth wasn't alive.
Yeah.
I'm dated, man. I'm
Yeah.
dated. Meth wasn't around back then.
So Virginia town, with a history of controversial Halloween laws, is prepping for its first October with a new rule that could punish trick-or-treaters over the age of 14. This is what happens when you get a bunch of like old head fucking dick faces in Congress or
Old head
local
dick faces.
Old head dick faces. Maybe we'll rename the show that. Sitting
Well,
in-
all 14-year-olds
And
are
they need
little
to ra-
fucking bastards.
yeah, they're all bastards, but seriously, like it should be a parent's decision whether your kid goes out for Halloween, not
Yeah.
fucking local government. It's fucking bullshit. So Beavers,
I mean, do you really want fucking 25, 30-year-olds going around trick-or-treating?
yeah, fuck it.
If you don't believe
I'll
in,
be trick or treating this year. My daughter.
if you don't believe in it, if you
I
don't,
already said you're gonna be stealing all our candy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I do that every time we go to a parade. Like we went to the Riley Days parade.
Hey, pick that up. Daddy wants that.
She didn't have a bag, so I was stuffing all of her candy in my hoodie. Man, I was eating like all of her dots, all the shit that I love.
you like dots.
I love dots.
Dude, that's the shittiest fucking thing you get.
Dots are good.
What do you like?
I love
Dots
dots.
straight in the
Mr.
fucking
Anti
trash.
Dots.
Well, anything that has Reese's wrote on it is getting this.
It's all
Anything
right.
Reese's.
Yeah, Reese's peanut butter
You
cups.
should probably put Reese's
Nutmeg.
peanut butter cups on your wife.
Those new Reese's Fit
Yeah,
Pads.
eat those off.
Favorite candy, Mike? Favorite
Oh,
candy?
I don't eat much candy anymore, but I like Andy's mints a lot.
I like the lady you were talking about earlier, Candy.
Oh, yeah.
Matt, favorite candy?
My favorite candy?
Yeah.
Dots. Gushers.
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 I don't know if that's a candy.
It is. It's a fucking candy.
Candy
It's
that
gotta
they
be
would pass
Gushers.
out. Gushers.
That you would pass out?
On like Halloween.
Probably Starburst.
Edibles.
So you're
Edibles.
you're the
Edibles.
fruity guy. You don't like the chocolate. You want
Easy,
the fruity.
motherfucker.
Oh, he
You
loves
want the fruity.
He
stuff.
loves the chocolate.
Just because I watched one tranny porn, okay?
You like the fruity
Lindsay,
candy.
do you
I'm
have
not a
favorite
fan
candy?
of that stuff.
That's how it starts.
I love the fruity shit. Lindsay, what kind of candy you like? Have you ever ate any food off of a man? Are you
Yeah.
opposed to?
Better answer the first question first.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. I like sour candy.
You like sour candy?
Toxic waste is my favorite.
How much
Like sweet and
money
sour
would
kids or
would
whatever,
Beaver
Sour
have to
Patch
pay
Kids.
you for you to eat like one of them sour gummy worm bright collars out of his ass? How much money would Beaver have to pay you?
She doesn't eat ass.
Ugh.
You don't have to eat his ass. You just have to eat the bright collar out of his ass.
How would he get the other part out?
I would just have to take a shit
mean-
sometime.
Oh my
It
god.
doesn't work like that.
Your price just went up, Beaver, after that comment. It don't work like
If,
that.
if
How-
Beaver showed up to PTs in this blue outfit, would they tell him to leave or would he be welcome?
He would not be welcome.
Would he be on your money radar?
Oh, this
Like,
guy
as you
can't
walk
even
in?
afford clothes.
PTs,
What's he doing in
I don't
here?
feel like I would be welcome with regular clothes on.
Just
Let
take
alone
that
wear
permanently.
this.
You need to get high on acid and just wear that to a strip club, Beaver. It'd be an amazing
I think Beaver
night.
should just get high on acid and do a show.
That sounds terrible.
I don't need somebody spending the night without my permission.
My favorite candy is Kit Kat, though.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, Kit Kats.
All right. So speaking of Beaver, we're gonna go ahead and move into the shitbag titty fuck of the week, and I'm not even gonna cover my last story because he's definitely my nominee. Who heard Kanye West's gospel album?
Hey, you watch it.
Did you like it?
I sent you the Jay-Z gift.
You really liked it?
I mean,
It was
I was
awful.
feeling it. I was feeling it.
You're
dude.
my Chick-fil-A. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I was
You're
even,
like Chick-fil-A.
Well, he's talking about Chick-fil-A being
Have
shut
you
down on
listened to the album?
Sundays.
No.
yeah. Well,
It's not
obviously,
the best.
Yeah.
what Chick-fil-A? I
the-
love Chick-fil-A.
I'm with you. No,
I've
fuck
never
off.
had Chick-fil-A.
The
The
Yeah.
album
never
was
had it?
awful.
the Kanye
What?
West album is
Awful.
it's got great production value.
Well,
It
I
does.
Can
tried
you
to
agree?
appreciate the production.
It does.
Yes and no. I
And-
thought it was gonna be better.
Well, I mean, it's not the
Well,
same
he's rapping
shit.
about God. He's
Right,
not-
it's not the same
Yeah, he's
shit.
not Robin. I want to hear, if I'm listening to rap, so I don't like Drake. I want to hear you smacking bitches, fucking hoes, selling dope, killing people. That's what I
Right.
want to hear about.
I like being a straight, thug. For
Dude, I
me.
listened to
Feel
Jeezy
my
on the way
radio
here.
is-
I was fucking jamming to some old Jeezy.
Yeah.
Hey, by
I
the
like
way,
Jeezy.
Guess what?
your fucking Jeezy meme made me laugh out loud, bub.
Oh, the 11 one.
It was like a little kid.
That-
like
that was totally me.
screaming. Oh, it was everybody.
Yeah.
And it was what was the lyric? It
Jeezy
was-
likes to drink. Jeezy
Jeezy
likes to smoke.
And then
Jeezy
it was
likes
like-
to mix, and
Then
hammer with
it
his
says
cup.
Jeezy like to drink, Jeezy like to smoke. Then it said 11-year-old
Yeah.
me. Jeezy like to mix Arm and Hammer with his coke. And he was like screaming like a little kid.
Do you understand? When I bought my subs for my car,
so
I spent all
funny.
my student loan money on my subs. for
I
my-
still hated those subs so much.
Oh, and the first thing I did is I went to the rap. No, I had a membership to Columbia House, and I ordered every fucking rap CD they had. I still owe them $400 or something like that. And I got
House.
all fucking Jeezy stuff. I got Nelly, all the old Nelly, because I was until I got the subs. I went through a long stage in high school where the only rappers I liked were Eminem and T.I.
Wow.
Other than that, I hated
Tech
pretty
Nine.
much everything. No, I mean Tech 9 too, but I really didn't get hardcore into Tech 9 until I was like 17 or 18. But I knew about Tech 9 when I was like 14 because I actually seen them. I actually heard them for the first time in a football game. It was 2K5. 2K5.
I'm a beast.
It was the I'm a Beast. I loved it.
See, I was just diehard Eminem, dude.
Diehard Eminem.
Yeah.
But I was complete. Like I wasn't like goth, but I was completely metal.
I was like,
I
oh
was
man, there's
very,
another
and
psycho out there.
Chingy, You know,
You like Chingy?
Right
yeah,
there.
I actually I used to hate
Yeah.
Chingy, but I now love
yeah,
Chingy.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, like I remember like having my mom buy me the CD for Christmas. And,
Dude,
like,
there was a song on because he was signed with DTP, Ludacris's little group or whatever, and then he was in there. They put out some bangers, dude. Like he was featured on some Luda stuff back then. Yeah, Chingy has had a little run.
So Kanye West is my shitbag titty fuck of the week. Let's go around the room here. Beaver, who's your shitbag titty fuck of the week?
I wasn't ready for it just yet, but
Sounds like Beaver the first time he gets some pussy.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it just yet.
I wasn't ready for it just yet, but I almost went with the Pacers for how god awful they've been so far.
0-2.
Yeah, not pretty against.
We
shit
need Vic
teams.
back.
But yeah, I'll probably just go with the
Come on, today, Junior.
the porn star that got her shit beat in. Yeah, that.
The one I fucked? No.
No, not the one you fucked, but the one that went to the MMA and.
So Orion Star is
Yeah.
your shitbag titty. You're gonna shame a girl right now for getting in a ring and getting her ass kicked. Lindsay, how do you feel about that? That's misogynistic, right?
That sure is.
Misogynistic.
Look, we're looking for a new
well, I
co-host.
picked my shitbag titty fuck of the week, and it's Beaver.
Yes.
Hey, Beaver, third nominee.
I'm gonna say it's not the first time.
Beaver's in running shitbag
And I
titty
still
fuck of
want
the
a
year
ring
now.
pop, bitch.
We're getting a ring pop. That's a good. I thought for sure she was gonna nominate Ralph, but that's before we.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
me
found.
and Ralph
third-
are friends now.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
They're good. She hates beer.
So,
It's not the first woman that's ever hated. Beaver.
Won't be the last.
Mike, your shitbag titty fuck of the week is
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Oh yeah, we got to bring it
Oh.
up.
That's all right. We don't have to bring it up. He's a,
No, we're gonna say it because he's advocate. He said, of course, Bernie will say anything to get fucking elected,
and that's what it is.
And he comes
See,
out and says
this
he's like,
week, I mean, I'm surprised you said that because
Why?
I kind of want to vote it for him. After
Jeez,
all
it's
that.
not gonna happen.
Fucking Christ.
It's not gonna happen. Okay, first of all,
I'm just pandering to the
he said,
audience.
yeah, you fucking. I
What are you
literally,
doing?
I literally hate this guy more than anything.
Oh shit, Charlie just opened a knife on me.
Charlie opened a knife. It's a.
You
he's
ain't
like, he's
really,
like,
really
this
bad.
Is, he's like, this is my fillet knife.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
calm
winks
down.
at-
Calm down, Chris.
open and
Hey,
I
hold
get
on,
the
hold
winks at
on, hey,
Lindsay.
hold on. Calm down, Chris. Gaping hole here.
Oh,
Yeah, but seriously, what happened there? So Bernie comes out this week.
He
and-
says that he wants to decriminalize cannabis possession
By an executive order.
and then by executive order, and then reinstate everybody and repair crimes or repair those with records, blah blah blah, and then wants to keep big tobacco out of it. I've never seen such pandering in my life.
No, here's what's gonna happen.
Ever.
If he got elected, that big tobacco money is gonna hit his paycheck, and he's like, you know what, guys,
I was just
can't do it.
kidding.
I'm just
I was just
psych,
kidding.
motherfucker.
JK, LOL.
JK,
JK.
JK, LOL.
Duck ma'am.
yo,
Who's who's your shitbag? I changed my vote to him now. After that,
Yeah.
who's your shitbag titty fuck of the week?
my shitback titty fuck of the week is the Activision servers who wanted to go ahead and crash on the night the Call of Duty dropped.
The 2K
And-
servers did
and-
the same exact thing.
Lindsay, have you ever dated a gamer?
No.
After meeting Chris, you probably won't,
Yeah,
right?
she's like, I'm definitely not now. I will never date a fucking gamer.
About that life. It's a
I'm
wild ride.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of
Video games pussy. Video games pussy.
a lot of the married women I've slept with have had intimacy issues because their husband spent too much time playing games.
That's how you get laid all the time, man.
No,
You're like,
seriously.
hey,
I mean,
does
that's
your,
how you get away from it.
does your
Like,
does your
hey,
dude have an addiction to video games?
hey girl, you need some.
Yeah.
Your
I
boy
don't.
out-
I don't play video
You
games.
boy out playing Call of Duty. Chris, goes, hey Matt, why you texting my wife, bub?
I mean, my headphones are so fucking legit that she could be fucking somebody in the living room and I'd never hear it. I'd be in the bedroom going, Charlie, Oscar down.
So Chris, you had two Ask an Idiot questions this week.
All right, you want me to shoot them all?
Yeah, go ask your first one.
All right,
go
so
around
the first one, this is a big one. There's a rapper from Louisville. I'm not big on the mumble rap, but he posted the whole Snapchat, asked me a question on whatever, and he answered a question. And somebody asked him, if you were a woman for a day, what would you do? And his response was, let my homeboy get some pussy. So I'm asking you guys, if you guys were a woman for a day, would you let your homeboy get some pussy?
Like
I'm not
like
having
my
sex with
buddy. Like
Yeah.
that's like
Like,
me.
one of
getting a
us.
vagina. And
You're a
I'm
chick
like,
for a day. You gonna let me, Beaver, and
fuck
Matt
no, I ain't letting
beat
you
that
guys.
thing up?
I'm not letting you guys in this. I know where you've been.
I might fuck John Stamos.
Yeah, I'd fuck John Stamos, but
I was gonna say, Matt. I know there could be definitely some side effects coming from him.
So you guys none of you guys would let your homeboy get some pussy.
Probably
I
not.
think
That'd be a little weird.
I think Chris is hoping one of us would fuck him.
Yeah. Because I was hoping one of you guys would say yes, because that brings me to my next question.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you had one wish, what would it be? And mine was going to be for whichever one said they would let their homeboy get some pussy. Yeah, that you were a chick, but so the cycle could end.
So
but
who do you have the biggest crush on?
out of these guys,
Probably Matt.
out of all these guys,
Yeah, if you were gonna fuck one dude at the table.
Was it
who-
Charlie?
Charlie over there. Dude. I like the Patrick Mahomes band and the long hair. What?
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you saying? You're down?
You're probably gonna want him be the sender because he's got a bloody asshole.
Yeah, that's
Unless you want them Red Wings, I don't know.
Oh,
But you got one wish. Go.
One wish. One wish, Beaver. Go.
Like R. Kelly. One wish.
One wish.
I wish.
Get paid, son.
He's like, no. He's like, I wish Lynsey would pee on
Say
me.
get paid. Did you say get paid?
Yep.
See, my real one would be for the Pacers to win an NBA championship.
I would love that.
I want
That
to
would
see
be
that
your
before I
one
die.
wish.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a gay fucking wish.
I would love it.
Hey,
Oh,
I would be so
Fucking
happy.
dumb.
Oh, I'd be happy
that's not
as
my
fuck.
one wish, but that would be like if I had like say 3 or 5
in my lifetime.
Pacers-
It's gotta happen.
Pacers
You've
win a
got
championship
one
would be one of
wish,
them.
and you're gonna waste it on the Pacers. You wouldn't be like, here's, and this may just be my thinking, but I don't even like sports. I'd be like, I wish to own the Pacers so I could coach them to a championship.
Huh?
You the owner don't coach.
See, I
him,
mean,
though.
that's why you're smart.
Well, I mean, what the fuck ever? Fuck off.
He's trying here. All right,
I'm
He's
trying. I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah, you fucked up.
So I would wish to coach one. Then I guess I wish to coach the Pacers
I would my
to a championship.
my one wish is that Chris didn't want to fuck me.
Well, that's been granted. Granted.
Yeah. Chris wants me to be a chick, so he can fuck.
He watched tranny porn one time, and I think
All right, and of course, we end every episode with our most popular segment of Florida Man. Lynsey, literally during the show, I go to I go to Google, I type in a Florida Man, whatever pops up is what we're going to talk about. We have 2 extraordinary stories this week. Florida fisherman lost at sea for 14 days. It might have been fucking Ralph.
He used to be a fisherman.
Yeah, a Florida fisherman lost at sea for 14 days claims he was sexually assaulted by a mermaid. I have watched mermaid porn before, by the way.
Not merman porn.
is that a thing?
Yeah, mermaid. Yes,
Of course, that's
mermaid porn. Yeah, for sure.
Do they have legs, or is it like a dude fucking a chick with like a fin?
I think if I remember right,
You think,
Jenna
or you know?
Jameson.
Guys, my sex doll porn fetish is starting to kick in right now.
Is it?
Oh, shit.
He's ready to go. Let's go. So Alvin
Speed this up,
McAllister,
Matt.
72, was found on a small rocky islet 200 miles off the nearest coastline where he shipwrecked 2 weeks ago, managed to survive off of several seagulls, mussels, and urchins. The patient shows symptoms of extreme dehydration and is still under medical attention at the moment as he's still suffering from mild hallucinations.
He drank the salt water.
Yeah, he had to. He described in graphic detail how he was forced to perform oral sex on a fish like genitals of these aquatic creatures. I would be like, hey, can you draw the fish genitals, please?
Dude, have you seen the video of that carp sucking that dude's dick?
Yes, I have, unfortunately.
Excuse us.
It's the weirdest thing ever. This guy's in the water naked and he's got a fucking fish on his dick.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
And it sucks it good.
What the fuck?
This is why,
Speaking of your sex doll.
This is why-
He's watching a lot of male porn.
Yeah.
No, I just
so this
literally,
is
I
why-
literally watch
No, Chris sent
fucked
it to
up
me.
shit all the time. Like,
Chris sent it to me like the second week of our show.
You want
I
the
said it-
boys to fuck him too.
well, I worked fishing derby at work. Remember?
Yeah.
And I said, we
Yeah,
got
you
a
got
carp
in the
in
water
the
real
corner,
quick.
and I sent the video of that. Yeah.
Well, now we know why Ralph became a fisherman.
Ralphie.
Do you like a little teeth? Oh man.
He said they'll scrape it. Yeah, she's got to have teeth. I'm like Obi tries.
Oh,
The
Jesus
piranhas.
All right, Florida man number 2. Florida man accused of having sex with stuffed Disney toy at Target.
Damn.
I heard about that.
What was it?
Beaver
An Olaf.
Beaver's no longer
It was
allowed at
Lois
Target, by
from
the way.
Family Guy.
I am banned from Florida.
This is in Pinellas Park, Florida. Police responded to an unusual call Tuesday at a Target store in Florida. Investigators say a 20-year-old Cody Metter went to the store in Pinellas Park and made his way to the display of Disney's Frozen merchandise, selecting a large
Oh man.
Olaf toy. I'll have to ask my daughter who Olaf is.
Yeah, which
he's
one is
the
Olaf?
snowman.
That's a
He's
fucking
the
snowman.
Is that Let It Go?
Oh,
He
this,
didn't even go for the 2
Hold on,
chick
this gets
dolls.
better.
He went for the snowman one.
this gets. How do you know the fuck Olaf is, asshole?
You fucking seen Frozen at some point in time.
I've never seen it in my
I've never
life.
watched Frozen.
He's probably rapping Jeezy.
I for sure know that him and fucking Rob have probably watched fucking Frozen together.
No, I didn't watch it.
Listen to Britney Spears.
Yeah, guarantee it. This story gets better though. Okay.
Brittany got bangers.
According to an arrest affidavit, he
Brittany
put the toy on the floor and began simulating oral sex act, eventually ejaculating into Olaf. It says that he eventually ejaculated into Olaf before returning him to the shelf. Yeah, but how much math do you have to do to go into a store, grab a fucking stuffed animal off the floor, just start fucking it on the floor? Imagine you're in fucking Target with your daughter or whatever, and you're just walking by.
Crazy.
You look to the right, and there's a guy fucking a stuffed animal. What's your reaction,
I am
Chris?
beating the fuck out of him, dude. If I'm with my daughter and
Are you gonna let him finish?
and I go down an aisle and he's fucking something like a stuffed animal, I'm killing him.
I'd be like, "Hey, Beaver, stop, please."
We're around people.
He'd be
Off the stuffed animal.
He'd be down there fucking like it's just my daughter would be like, "What's he doing?" I'd be like, "Let it go,
Let it go.
let it go."
Why did you let the guy finish? He must have finished fast. I feel like you're gonna see this.
That's
on
what
the
I was
camera.
just thinking. I'm like, how long will this motherfucker not last?
They're leaving out.
Would you watch it if there was?
I would definitely watch it.
Watch what?
Look it up on your
The guy,
computer.
the guy fucking stuffed animal.
I would watch it. I
Look it
watch
up on your
crazy
computer.
shit.
I wouldn't, not in a sexual way. Beaver might jerk off to it, but
Just twice.
So according to law enforcement, Target employees detain. Imagine like after he ejaculates, they all jump on top of him. Took the tainted stuffed animal to the shelves. The affidavit claims police spoke to Metter's father, who told him that his son has a history of this type of behavior.
Dude,
you say he can't go to Walmart anymore.
I picture my daughter being scarred for life and me going, "World star!"
Here's the best part. His bail was only $150.
Damn.
Damn. But you can
Note to self.
Hey, note to self,
stuffed animal.
Chris. Fucking stuffed animals is cheaper than getting married.
All right. Before we depart here, Lynsey, how can they follow you on social media?
It is.
Just saying. Just trying to help you out, bro.
All right, guys.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Lynsey, how can people follow you on social media?
You can find me on the Walmart link. Fucking L.
Oh, Ralph's got his phone up and ready.
Okay, it's Lynsey LINDSEY _ Garriott GARRIOTT _ That's my Instagram.
That's your Insta. And do you post provocative pictures on Instagram?
I do.
I already know, but I want Ralph. Ralph's gotta.
Yeah, I mean,
Ralph's gonna go back and listen to
Got some good
just for that.
content on there, man.
Fact checking.
yeah.
And your OnlyFans too. Is that your only avenue?
Right. Right now I'm just sticking with the onlyfans.com.
There you go.
Lynsey Dol. Yeah.
I just want to thank you for coming on, and I'm glad there wasn't an awesome Greenfield pool party going on today.
Remember last time you were supposed to come on, you ended up going to a pool party and you wanted us to do the show at the pool
I
party.
got so drunk. Yeah.
It was apparent.
Yeah, like it was like all in like 1 hour or two.
Yeah, because we were all sitting here like already set up. I'm like, yeah, we can't really just move
No,
right now. Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta. And maybe next time.
It was a pool party.
Did you have more fun at the pool party, or did you have more fun doing highly inappropriate podcasts?
I think definitely.
I think definitely highly inappropriate.
Let's
Yes,
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So make sure you follow us as well and subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. And if you have an Android phone, get a fucking iPhone. But seriously, you can listen to.
Fuck, my thing is tits.
Wow.
Your thing is tits.
Yeah, this
Speaking of tits, no.
Yeah.
Hey.
Got a cheetah bra on and everything.
Chris, I can see Chris smiling through his smile right now. He's so happy.
He tried to avert his eyes.
I can hear my wife texting right now on her phone.
You're never to be on that show again.
Click.
Yeah, subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. You can also listen to iHeartRadio.
Ain't nobody allowed to give me no pussy besides her.
And she don't either.
And she doesn't.
Make sure you follow us on social media. It's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at /highly inappropriate podcast. Add the S for Facebook because our original page got fucking deleted. And honestly, Christopher, I know you're supposed to get the pick again this week, but unfortunately, we didn't have anything queued up. So this one goes out to Lynsey. Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate.